How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing this evening? Tonight, we are returning back to the pre-patch realms for the 2 weeks that we have the pre-patch, I guess. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. I guess I'm gonna pin that real quick. How y'all doing though? Welcome. Yo, hopefully we can get enough invokers in here, breaking all the rules, bring as many invokers as you want to. Normally we have a rule of like, hey, let's have like a handful of same class per team. Rule doesn't apply to evoker. Let's get as many of you guys as we can. Dude, I'm excited actually. I'm kind of anxious too. I'm excited as well though. Man, dude, let's do some pre-patch. I was thinking like maybe we should have beta just because beta has been really, really fun. And what I like about beta, like I said, I think a couple of weeks ago, I love the fact that EU and NA gets to play together. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, this is some pre-patch with everybody getting Evoker up and running. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of gear here. Swapping on the wrong edition. Hold on, give me a second. What are your opinions on red? Can we get my man Atho in here? Can we get my man Atho to hop on tonight and show us how it's done on a red pally? I actually posted a red burst. I think it was Athiman's from this morning. Red could definitely clap some cheeks, just unexpectedly stun you, doesn't mean to full stun, and just clap your cheeks dry. However, I don't. So far, I feel like at least for PvE content, red pallies have had a decent tuning buff, a decent tuning advantage to a degree, but not amazing, not 100%, not perfect. You know what I mean? Why is Outland a medium realm now? Wasn't Outland a big realm? Also, where is it that I had that one spectator character? Was it in Kazakh? I'm trying to find where was that one spectator character that I had. No, it wasn't Kazakh. Ragnos, Azuremist, Ravencrest, Draenor. Was it Draenor? Might have been Draenor. Hold on. Is it Draenor? No, it's a Stormscale. One of these realms, man. One of the hopefully more popular realms that I was on, and everybody were. I'm just trying to. I guess it doesn't really matter what realm we do, does it? Yeah, it doesn't really. At the end of the day, doesn't really matter what realm we do. We're just gonna go back to the Dead Spectator on Argent Dawn. Just gonna roll with that one, man. Yeah, we gotta get my man Atho in here. We gotta get my man Atho in here. Music. There we go. How y'all doing though, boys? Welcome back. We got ourselves Sam, we got ourselves Red, we got ourselves Jedi. How you doing, man? Stig, Grand, beautiful. How y'all doing? Welcome back, boys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. I'm excited for some 5v5 1v1 duels tonight, boys. Let's see how it goes tonight. Let's see if we can get some groups up and running this evening as well. I guess I'll try to see if I can open one up real quickly. I don't know if it's worth for me to hang out outside of Orgrimmar, because I am on Argent Dawn on this thing. So I don't think I'll be able to see everybody out here. Athaman started one? Hold on a second. Already got a group here, boys. Let's go. Oh, there's some people out here, but everybody... Oh, Defias, Earthen Ring. Okay, so I am on some kind of like a PvP realm, but I think it's all the PvP RP players got to get put together in one area, don't they? Or am I wrong on that? I might be wrong on that one. We're gonna find the groups alive. Yo, we're gonna be posting the groups. We're gonna be hosting them over in the Raids Legacy section. My man Atho got one with a blame in there. Aim, let's go, Chrysler. Okay, I gotta hold the second one. 5v5 1v1 duels. If y'all want to join me, Raids Legacy section chat. Anybody and everybody's welcome. As many as you want to. As many as you want to join. If you got an evoker, definitely bring an evoker, man. I want to see how evokers do this evening. Does it matter where this character's at, by the way? I guess it doesn't really matter. I usually park this character out in... what do I usually park this thing in? I usually park it in, like... What do I usually park this character? I forget. Ouroboros, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could hang out outside of the... outside here in Orgrimmar. But it's like, all I get is the Argent Dawn version of PvP, World PvP. Which is kind of dry of numbers. So I was thinking maybe park myself in a better spot, more scenic location, somewhere where it's a little bit brighter. But Zuldazar, I like Zuldazar. I think it's bright. But yeah, if you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. We got groups over in LFG. Athman got a group ready. Let's go, boys. I'm trying to get a second one up and running. If y'all want to join in, more than welcome to, boys. Now, this card I've never done Zoldazar. Like, am I going to get scuffed Zoldazar or am I going to get normal Zoldazar? I don't remember. Please don't give me a scuffed version. Don't put me in front of the docks. I'll be very, very sad. But there's no NPCs. So they changed Zoldazar so you can take a port, but it's going to be scuffed until... Okay, interesting. Interesting. I can't fly here. Oh yeah, I never got flying for this area, didn't I? Yeah, that's not gonna work out. If it was on live, I could at least maybe fly over to like the or if I was doing this on Evoker, I could probably just fly over to where the train dummies are. I guess I'll chill in Agrabah. What's up, Jake? Hey, my man. What's up, Val? Finally decided on to main. What'd you decide, my guy? What'd you decide on? If you're free, you should make it to and populate your realm. Let's talk to the dead one. Yeah, I think I remember doing one once. I remember doing it before. I just need to remember like what the keybinds are for the spectator thing. I believe I made like a trial character at some point. It wasn't a popular realm. It was like outside where everybody else is doing world PvP. We got ourselves Frost Boss in here. Hey, yo, let's go, my guy. You got want to join me, boys? We got ourselves a group over in the Raids Legacy section. You guys are more than welcome to join that one up. I'll be starting up a second group. We got Frost Boss. If y'all got any friends that want to join in, they're more than welcome to. Are you going to be doing this as a tank? Or are you just swapping over last second? Or are you, Frost Boss, why did you say you're a tank? I'm sorry, what? Okay, weird. But you're not a tank, so it works out. Popping on Evoker. Fully learned the Dragon Rage rotation, normal rotation, doing 12k burst in AoE at 60 looks to somebody out of level. Yo, Jake, the Evokers are nuts in AoE. They're so good in AoE. Oh, you're good, Frostbots. You're good. As long as you're not actually like in a blood DK spec, you're good. Like if you mark yourself as a tank, but you are a DPS, I'm chill with that. It just says you're in tank mode, but you are in Frost DK. That's all I care about. Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe we could give a couple of tanks a run tonight, but usually like tanks are not well tuned for PvP at all. You know what I mean? Tuning is always kind of weird. But we got us as a group. Let's see if we can get some of the regular boys in here, man. Maybe we can get what can we get in here, man? So Abe, Alaska's playing crazy, but Abe, he's in the other group. Alex, I don't think he joined in. Oh, he's in a BG right now. What about Seavark? He's on NA. Chrysler is in Athens team. What do I get regularly here? Sentry, does he want to join in? Sentry is not on. Does Tasty want to join in? Does Tasty want to join in? Hey Tasty. We are hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels in case you want to join in. Would you be interested in joining in tonight? Smiley face. Yeah. Poison Runeblade Reverence. Hey, yo, Rev. Hey, Rev. Hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels. Would you be interested in joining? I'm gonna do what we did on the beta. Ask around. Just only might be enough, you reckon? I'm down. I'll give it a go. I'm down. I'm down, Solar. Let's get you in here, my guy. I am down, man. If y'all want to join in, we don't have any gear requirements for these. You just are more than welcome to join in. If you guys want to find the group, it's going to be in Raid's Legacy section over in the EU. Raid's Legacy makes it so that NA, alright, that Alliance and Horde can both join in over on the over in the 5V5 1v1s. Prop Paladin is a monk. Prop Paladin and a monk main style. I was thinking of DKs as well, but I don't know how they feel. If you want to give them a go, actually, a second in the moment. Sounds good, my guy. Tonight's you. Yep. Tonight is you. Hey, kind of rusty on retail. Didn't break and figure out stuff first, but good luck. I still watch the duels. Thank you so much, my guy. Sounds good. Sounds good. What's up, Solar? How you doing, my guy? Wait, wait. Hello, yeah. I am dumb. I'm dumb, Reverence. Yeah, that's my B. For some reason. Yo, Durex, my man, Durex in here. Yo, let's go. We just did a couple more points. We'll be good to go. So this team needs 2 more and we'll be chilling, boys. 2 more and we're chilling. You're not, lol. Reverence, honestly, I thought you were EU for some reason, man. I literally thought you were EU. I have no idea we're being EU. I know, right? Yo, all the EU boys are more than welcome to join. And quick, reconcile lades if you guys want to join in. Let's hang out here, might as well, yeah? There's at least somebody for you guys to duel outside of here. So at least I can hang out with the boys. As soon as I'm done listing this group, I will bail out, and I am going to queue you guys up against Atham and Steven. Combine all the bags, man. Doesn't it look so much nicer? It actually doesn't look bad when it's all shrunk. Because I think the pixels all together look so much, like, cleaner. Maybe. But yeah. Much love and respect. I'll enjoy the stream. I'll be watching. Sounds good. Yo, I appreciate you, fam. Yeah, if you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. If you guys got anybody want to join in, like Kreiser, Athol, if y'all got any boys that want to join in, man, more than welcome to. More than welcome to, boys. Yo, yeah, my man, you're all boy. What's up, Michael? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing, my man? Oh, no top caps to AoE spells. I know. I didn't hit a Boker, but they added a bunch of them, apparently. Dude, Demon Hunters and Feral Druids got hit. I'm a little bit sad about the Feral one. I think I'm a little bit upset about that one. Not gonna lie. What else do I have here on EU, man? Who else gonna ask? Because Abe is in. Kryze is in. Drac, is he EU? He's NA. Okay. Finding who's NA, who's EU is so difficult, man. Fame? Different region. That's Ambani, but he is on the NA, I guess. Fuzel. Is he NA? Also NA. How do I have everybody added and you guys are all NA? How did that happen, man? How does that happen? Hortslayer, is he EU? Wait, hold on. Bilbo? Oh wait, he's already in queue. Cajun, does he want to join in by chance? Cajun? Cajun. Wait, I can't spell the name. Cajun. We hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels this evening. Would you be interested in joining? Who was there? Hortslayer, Kerner's in already, Kaladari. I'm trying to remember who is who, man, because I know I had some people added, but they're not like. I have some people added, but they're mostly for they're mostly added me just to have me added. They're not really interested in doing the duels in particular, but just want to have me. Breezaz, does he want to join in? Hold on, Breezaz. Hey, Breezaz. We hosting some 5v1 duels tonight. If you wanna, would you be interested in joining in? Yo, you know what? I'm super tired, but I'll join one. Hell yeah, Keisha, let's go. So we need one of Moss chat. After this, I think we need one of Moss. So we got 1, 2, 3. With Cajun, we got 4. And then we should be able to get a 5th, hopefully. And then we'll be good to go. Because Team Chrysler asked all of them already. I'm excited, man. I'm actually very excited. Cajun is already in the group. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me know when to invite you. Because it said you're in the group right now. We're hosting some right now. Currently, it's reinvite. Okay, cool. We got Cajun. And if we get Breezaz in here or anybody else, then we'll have a 5th. Man, trying to remember like who. Alex, does he want to join in? A chance? I guess I can ask Alex. This evening. Let me see what Breeza said. I tried to play in the class and it's good, but okay. I'll join until GF comes over. Okay, sounds good. I got ya. Alright, cool. We got a group, boys. We got a group. Convert to raid. Let's get that man in here. Let's get my man Breezaz in here. I don't know if it's invited already. Oh, party's full. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Last stream, Carbo finally found you again. Hey, how you doing? Alright, I need to make one of you guys lead. What do I make lead, Which one of y'all do I make lead? I need to have somebody that I have on Real ID. I guess I'll have all of you out on Real ID. Holy, Frost Boss, Solar. I'll make Solar lead. Now, Solar, which one of you? No, I'm a breakfast videos again. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, Solar. Which one are you on reality? Solar. Athel, write me real quick again. I don't have you being at the moment. On screen at least. Solar. Akadita, gotcha. Kai. Yeah, cool. That's good. Who is Kai on Real ID then? Kai, could you whisper me on Real ID real quick? Or do not have you add on Real ID? Add friend. Am I full? Am I full of friends? Youth from streams. Torres, month ago. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. Can I add now? Or do I already have you added? Add friend? I think I already do though. This. Give me corner 420. I got you already. Already got you Dirks. Oh, Cajun, that's you. Okay. That's my B. Okay, so we have this here. Perfect. So you are lead. Okay, cool. Okay. Quick G list and IQ. Quick G list and IQ. Cool. Spectator match. Athelman and Kajian. I can't spell your name for some reason. Kajian 5. Nagrad. Let's throw guys in Naguro on Nagrad real quickly, yeah? Alright. Now we should be good to go, hopefully. Request sent? Maybe? Hey, we're in, boys! Hey! First duel of the 5V5 1v1 duels over on them live pre-patch realms, boys. Let's go! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need to fix that real quickly. Which one is it? Is it this one? I gotta fix? All done? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Nice. Let me also pull up the duels mix. Cool. First 5V5 1v1 duels of the day, boys. Let's see how it goes this evening, dude. I'm excited. Covered abilities, legendaries, talents. The last 2 weeks to be able to use all of these things at once, man. So I'm excited to see what kind of wacky combos we got this evening. Yo, hey. So Twitch. EU tonight, boys. Tomorrow we are NA. Bring your evokers. Bring all your mains over tomorrow for the NA. No gear necessary to join in and compete. That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Alrighty, boys. So Twitch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Athaman over the team. We got Kreisman. We got ourselves Get Stomped with the Torin. We got ourselves Saru Y as a... Wait, is that supposed to be like Samurai but with a W? We got ourselves Sham also. Just Sham. Sap as Kai goes in with a big explosive onto Athel. Garrote getting shot. I don't know if that trinket does any damage. Maybe Athaman might have had a shield in the opener. He's gonna go for a little bit of a blind, but the rogue goes in with a cloak shot of Sky, trying to see if he can take that Athel. This will give him a chance. Hodge could potentially be tricked out of the rogue. It's not the popping up big cooldowns, trying to go for the big hammer. The rogue look at Savannah shot of that. I think maybe gets hit by the wake of ashes, but might have actually been able to run out of its range. It looks like Athaman is playing Relentless. He's not playing Adaptation this time around, which is what I'm used to you playing. I wonder if that's something you're going to go back to or not. Dampening does start at 10% of the bad chat, so any kind of damage, any kind of healing you do is going to get reduced very, very quickly. I don't know if that same bug for like amp dampening is going to be in on this duel. If it is doubling up, healing is going to be very, very minor. Bubble for Asa. Asa sees that big death mark out of the rogue. There goes the vanish on a Kai. Another escape, but looks like potentially no one's able to get out and scot free. I think might have been a shot him out there. One of them might have been a shot him out. The other must have been a vanish in terms of one of the resets. Blinded to Atham. As Kai utilizing the fact that Asa can't even respond. He got the Relentless. All the CC, he has to sit it. The only thing he may be able to break out of is potentially stun with a human ratio once, but that's about it. So Kai is trying to utilize it to their advantage. No eyes available on one side. Athaman can fight the eyes on the other, but looks like he's going to camp him out. Kai may just have to have a go at him before he can see him. Does get in with a stab. That's going to be opportunity for the rogue to recover. With the rogue, we're waiting until they have a deathmark back up. Maybe running a legendary in order to be able to get deathmark a little quicker. Does get a shot on the shadow. Douglas is starting to Atha. Has a way to break out of it, looking for the big hammer. Trying to see if he can take down Kai. Both of them popping cooldowns. Kai with an evasion, but maybe actually have to back up out of there. All that holy damage can't evade it. Can't outrun the line. Can't escape the justice of a retribution paladin. Trying to shadow step to an ally. Looking for a breakaway, but I think Atha may have got them pinned in the corner. Cheat death for the rogue, but I think it's going to be done and done. The hammer's coming out as they try to get the spikes in. And Solar gonna be up next, as an Evoker playing the Necrolord, trying to go for the big breath with a turning surge, looking to maybe get some big blaster to Atha. Stun as Atha does cover himself with a shield of vengeance, looking to close the gap, but Solar isn't gonna let it happen. Got plenty of ability, nullifying shots, so should be immune to any stuns or blinds for a while. Looking to root Atha, doesn't quite catch him. The Paladin is free with a hand of freedom. Big shatter by Solar. Does he have the damage to follow though? Looks like maybe has the damage, but not enough mobility. Looking for a little bit of a catch up. Got plenty of survivability here. Disturb gets to Atha, just beaming him down, looking for a big fire breath. It's gonna go for more of a dot damage. Turn and search to follow. Massive burst. Solo trying to keep Atha slowed. That is gonna be a bit of a shatter. I hopefully hit Atha. Look like he may have missed him. It's going to be knocking the Pally back for a second. Big damage available for Solar. Does he have anything to combo? Blind right after. Has a Chicken Fury. Big hammers for Atha. Looking to take down the Evoker. Got himself the wall, and Solar could be in big trouble. Oh, Atha just walks by. Playing some whack-a-mole, slamming him down. Solar had himself such a good go, such a good setup. Just needed to tip the scales for an instant breath when they had Mastery popping up, when they had the full burst available. That is a rough one. That's tough. But Atha did have cooldowns lining up at a perfect time. Now that we hit a 3 minutes mark, dampening starting to roll in little by little. You like Fast Walter, right, dude? It's okay, maybe Frost Boss. I love the fact that, okay, chat, can somebody confirm or deny this? Did they remove the fact that gnomes got a bigger mount? Did they remove that? Because that was like a while for a joke, because it was like the gnomes compensated for something. Did they remove that, or is that still a thing? Because it looked like his donkey that he was riding was more or less like normal size. Massive damage to Atha. Oh, just tear right through him. My goodness, Frostbust's a monster. Don't let his size fool you. This man is vicious. My goodness, what a go. Didn't even give Atha a chance. Couldn't even do anything. Going to be quick second CC immediately. Stunner cries bad. He got himself plenty of a shielding. Dark back to top, but shields for shields. Frostboss trying to see if he can crack right through them. Infernal coming down. His cries bad trying to see if he can walk away. It's going to go for a bit of a havoc onto Frostboss. Able to go for havoc onto him as well as the pet. Big blaster damage. Frostboss looking to potential recover. Going to be portals dropping in as cries bad just open up portals to gateways beyond AMS. Frostboss trying to see if he can deal with the twisting nether, literally attacking him from the space and time continuum itself. Stunned by cries bad. Big incinerate. Oh my god! Just one shot him without incinerate. I mean, he would have took he chipped away at him with the shields and stuff, or with the portals. But that incinerate, he just got one big one. He just went bowling. Oh my god. When you look at the incinerate animation, it is actually kind of like bowling. Massive damage. Crashback goes in for a Casmode. Holy side decided, you know what? I don't want to find out what happens. I'm just going to go big blaster. Board by Kreisbad. Holy, got himself plenty of wings, just shining bright like a star in the night sky. And Kreisbad's going to back up out of there. Just trying to create a fleshy little craft of his own. Holy, still has Shuriken. It's going to be a Shuriken out of that second BCC. Mortal to follow. It's going to be Kreisbad looking for an immolate. Looking to maybe burn him down over time. If Holy ever gets super low though, that execute together with that decimation bolt into big incinerates could set him up for some crazy good bursts. And Dirk's better be careful, unless Holy does end up taking him out here. The Paladin's got quite a bit of damage. At 5 minute mark though, we are looking at a 25% dampening. The longer you wait, the less healing you're gonna get. So you really gotta try to maximize the value of your cooldown as best you can. That's gonna be Holy getting opened up on by bolts together with a Shadow Fury, decimated bolt. Everything, full damage up for Kreisbad, could be in a great spot. Massive instant cast on Holy. Oh my god, what is that burst? Literally got an instant cast burst. What is that? What was that incinerate? My goodness. Started to cries as Holy does end up getting a bit of recovery. Looking for some damage. Succubus does end up catching him though. My goodness, another portal. Big cancelable, lobbing out of the blood. Oh. Okay, hopefully Dirk's gonna hit with a rain of fire immediately. Doesn't even get a proper opener. That's gonna be immediately out in the open with a succubus. Incinerate connects. These incinerates are so deadly. Dirk's better be careful. Not a high enough dampening, so he could be okay. He could actually recover here. He could 100% make it. Double vanish, click of shadows. As long as he plays his cards right and forces pressure onto Kreisbad, he'll be okay. That's all he's got to do. Portal's getting opened up as Kreisbad looking to round the bend. Dirks does go for an opener. Big Kyrian setup. Trying to see if he can avoid the succubus as best as he can. It looks like he's going to go behind the pillar for a bit. Kreisbad dropping in rain of fire as Dirks is having to deal with a succubus for a little bit back here. Needs to clock a shot at some point. Is going to go for a vanish, potentially a reset. Shadow Fury does get to waddle out of it. Perfect positional. Is going to open up on a Kreisbad. Does he have another go? Darkback going to be up top with a Mortal. Has to check it for it. Definitely could trinket and go for a setup. Getting the shot into Kreisbad. Is that a second BCC on him? Can't really stop it. Has Shadow Blades rolling in though. That's going to be big old flesh cut available for Kreisbad. Is looking to get some immolates onto Dirks. And Dirk's looking to potentially get some damage in. Bolts, got a cloak shots for it. Craftsman may be in a bit of trouble. He did use a bolt. I'm wondering if the bolt still empowers the incinerates. That's my question. It may. It just may. Massive damage on Dirks. Does have advantage. Escaping. Looking for a big, massive reheal. Look at this man go. Big reheal for this guy. As Craftsman needs to get that succubus around the corner to try to see if he can pressure Dirks. Try to see if he can set it over there. Dirks better start DPSing the succubus. It is going to pop a slow on him. Massive damage. Cheat death. Shadowy duel. But Craftsman looks like had yet another incinerated already. Alright, so Craftsman got a crazy one-shotter build apparently. Dasher Warlock together with a Necrolord together with legendaries. I do wonder what kind of Lego he's running at this point. But that's crazy. This is the last chance for you to have some of these strongest combos out there for the 5v5 1v1 duels. Last chance to have these insane combos. Oh my goodness. Dirk's left a little bit, yo. We can still redo groups. We can still get a +1 in there. We can still get a +1. Cation, if you need me to join in to help you put the group together, let me know, my guy. Let me know. Dirks, you almost had him, my guy. It was so close. I think if you go Assassination, you probably will have him every single time. I don't know how good Subtlety is. Like, maybe Subtlety is a better spec, but on the beta, Assassination is so strong. If you go Assassination, I think you just melt him. Item LFG? Awesome, awesome. So if you guys want to join the group in LFG... Oh, custom PvE? Oh. Okay, that could work, but I would suggest put it in Raids. Like, I can join in if you want me to do it, but I don't think just put it in Raids Legacy. It doesn't matter what raid you go for, because in Raids Legacy, people of opposite faction could join in. But if you guys want to join in and you're a Horde, you can more than welcome to join in Kai's group with Solar, Cajun, Breezeass, and Frostboss. More than welcome to, boys. I just don't know if Alliance can join in. I know the Frostboss is in, but I don't know if Alliance can join in. Or is it actually, Cajun, aren't you? You're Alliance. Wait, maybe your group is Alliance heavy. Check your custom PvP, boys, if you're EU. You may be able to see the 5v5 1v1 duel. Normally, we put him in the Raids Legacy so that we can use that cross-faction to join occasion. We thought about you putting him in RBGs, but most people think it's a real RBG, and they're not really paying attention to the duel part. So put him in Raids Legacy so then it's like, you know, you can really join in. I can join both? Oh, really? I can't, did it change that? I mean, it's letting me join. Okay, well, works out. Works out for me. I'm hoping that they added like a, hey, custom PvE, war mode on, everybody could join in kind of deal, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys want to join in, apparently the group is in custom right now. Yeah, you guys may be able to find them. CBA, he gets CDs back in 20 seconds, no way to kill him there. You heard him Alliance? Okay, cool. Yeah, if you say you can join, then I'm down for that. Hey, Dal, hoping to see you. Welcome to that. Take about 100 hours to shop. Will love it. Yeah, Blanche, you want to join in if you're EU? We're going to be doing more of these on NA as well, but if you want to join in the EU, well, be my guest. Free patch, was it 9? 9, yeah. There we are, boys. Check you up. For me, yeah, queue up will work for me. For sure, for sure. For sure. Do you want me to join in? Because I could... I mean, as long as Alliance and Horde both can see it and both can join in. But if you guys want to find this one isn't custom, not in the normal like Raids Legacy. This one isn't custom if you guys want to join in. Let me see if I can get anybody else in here that wants to potentially join in. So do you got any friends that want to join in? By chance, by measure, Avant-Garde? Who's Avant-Garde? I usually give you guys a note so I know who's who. Think I'm in trouble with the opposite faction, think as it used to be. But might be in trouble. Yo, throw me in the group. Johan? Okay, yo, let me get you in. Okay, hold on. Let me join in, Cation. Let me join in. Pass me lead real quick. I'm gonna join in. Pass me lead. I got a +1 for you boys. Hell yeah. I got a +1. I'm gonna get my man Johan in here. We got the boys, boys. We got the boys. Hey, yeah. Get an invite? Oh, I guess I can suggest an invite, can't I? Suggested. Here we go. Cool, cool, cool. We're in. Yo, Atho, let me know if you're ready. You said I think you're good to go, yeah? Cajun, make sure you list and we're good to go. And we're good to go. I want to try to see if we can do the new Nokudan arena. I don't think we can. Nokudan. Nokudan 1. I want to try Nokudan. See if it works. I don't think it will. But we'll give it a go. Raid group? Hey, it's all good. Raid group is all good. Okay, can't do The new arena. Sorry about that. Zoo didn't work. It's all good. What do we do? Black Rook Hold. Let's do Black Rook Hold, boys. I like them Black Rook Hold. We're gonna do Blade's Edge. We're gonna do the Dalaran Sewers. We're gonna do everything. We can't do the new arena yet, but once expansion launches, then we can. By the way, thank you all so much for joining, man. Appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good one. What are the Warcraft Shadowlands? No, Dragonflight. Yeah, I mean, so right now we do have access to like some of the Covenant abilities in the pre-patch. We have access to Legendaries, Covenant abilities, and the new talents. So you have like some amalgamations of combos. Like Chrysler can just go for like incredibly powerful Incinerate build that just one-shot people. Do Starboard Shadowlands? Like the name of the server? Or you mean like... I'm on Argent Dawn. I don't know what these boys are on. They're all over the place. Raven Crest, I'm seeing. Atham is on... Maybe Raven Crest? Oh. We're in the pre-patch, so like it's Dracula Dragonflight, just like not max level Dragonflight. It's like a little bit of the old school systems plus the new stuff combined together until the actual expansion launch. Kind of hard to explain, honestly. You know what I mean? Good Twitch. Alrighty, boys, we got ourselves Athaman over for the team. Whoa, we got Christ returning with a one-shot Destro build. We got just Stomp. Gotta be first up, looking to go for some zombies of his own. Holy, get hit with a breath. Polly, Ring of Frost. Is that man Arcane? No, I think he's Fire. Fire, big damage. War Stomp, big damage. Holy, does have to go for a bubble just to make sure that Meteor doesn't become a critical strike. Oh my goodness. As Get Stomp, living up to that name, just going for the big Stomping. We got Samuel Y over for the team. One together with Sham and Get Stomp. Looks is getting chased up by Holy Saya. Is it Holy Sia? Holy Sia? Holy Saya? I want to go with Holy Saya. Blind on the Stomp, does go for a trinket. Holy maybe in a bit of trouble. Trying to go for a bit of a healing. Shield of Vengeance. Got himself plenty of support with a flash heal. Looks like a plenty of recovery for him right now. Able to get himself topped off as Stomp is going to back up out of there for just a quick second. Holy charging out over at the mage. Looking to potentially blast him out to smithereens. Got himself some judgments. Brad by Stomp into a Poly. Does he have another go? Got himself the Ring of Frost. He got himself the combo wombo with a Radiant Spark. Does Holy get out of it? Trinket it maybe a little bit. Oh my god! And there it is! Oh, they both the damage on Meteor recently. I didn't think it was going to be that good. That was without combustion, so he doesn't have any crit or nothing. So you just got unlucky on that one. Oh my goodness, that's Fire Mage's back, boys. Fire Mage with a big bomb. Just dropping a rock on this, boys. Guess now I'm going to be up next with Frostboss looking to cool the competition. Trying to see if he can gas out this flame with some Frosted Chill. Ice Nova on, oh, that's a Nova. Ice Chains? Frozen Chains? Why am I struggling with this one? What is the name of the chat? Ice Chains, right? Frost Chains? Why am I struggling with it? Chains onto the mage with an ulti time, trying to get yoinked back in, or trying not to get yoinked in. Oh, big ulti time does give himself a bit of a reset, but still in trouble. Massive obliterates, not given opportunity to reset. Absolutely in trouble. Does burn the Sipic up together, I think, with the Warlock Hellstone, looking for all of the recovery. Chains of Ice, that's the one. You guys are right. That's why I have you guys here. Big Poly onto Frostboss. Does get stomped. Have a go. Looks like he doesn't. After that whole onslaught by the Frost Death, I decided I'm going to back up. Got myself a bit of a reset there. I gave myself a bit of a reheal. Chain of Ice. Got that one right, Chad. Blind by the Death Knight. Just looking to maybe disorient the mage while the root is on him. Going to be a Poly. Does get knocked back for a second. Getting yoinked out of there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Evokers come with the rainbow. So if you get an Evoker in the team, you can blink and use mobility more often. That's going to be interesting in duels, actually, because that gives us people escapes and gives them advances. Big Rain and Spark. Frostboss trying not to get frozen. It's going to be dropping down. Big shield together with a flush scout. Actually, just looked like he didn't take 80 damage from that big meatball, but that's going to be a big fire blast coming out for Guest Stop right after. Combustion at the ready. Got himself over time in case Frostboss starts to get counteractive. Frostboss looking for a bit of recovery. Gets up trying to see if he can walk him away so he can pour back to the pillar. Try to keep the Death Knight out in the open. That was an IBF burn by the DK as he tried to see if he could bolster his defenses a little bit against this mage. Big flash cut, so he should be able to give himself recovery as long as he got that Marilla Soulbind walking through all of these other Tauren images. It's so weird that a Tauren mage is a thing, but it is a thing. It's actually not bad at all. Stunned by the Remorseless Winter. Stomp trying to see if he can avoid Frostboss the best he can. It's going to be knocking him back just to make sure he doesn't get yoinked out or interrupted halfway through. as he's looking for himself a little bit of recovery behind the Pillar Frost boss with a stun, but it's going to be DR'd. It's still a chicken burned by Stomp either way. Polymorph with the Frost boss does have himself a full go. Frost boss will have a AMS for this one. He's going to be able to reduce a lot of the damage he takes. It's going to be a big old War Stomp. Does it up, absorbing that full meteor coming down with a quick blind onto Stomp. Looking to maybe get himself Mortis Winter. Got himself the big grippy hand. Potentially massive damage. Doesn't get knocked far at all. Stomp may have to use that all the time really early. Next up, literally could be very deadly. Does get himself a bit of a shield. Last second, Frost boss are going to catch up with him. Frost boss so far is undeterred. This man just knocking him around like a piñata, just knocking him back like a pinball. And the man just isn't going nowhere. Poly out of Stomp, trying to get disrupted, does finally get himself a proper CC onto Frost boss. He had another sheep as he got himself the Remorseless Winter. Does Stomp just go in for burst? I don't think he can. He got himself he got full DRs onto Stomp, able to break out of those roots as the gnome, I think with the norm racial. Frost boss continues his advances towards Stomp. The mage at some point is just gonna have to have a big go. AMS is back up for Frost boss. Most likely going to have a way to reduce a lot of the damage. Does go for AMS, but interrupted. Potentially could be pretty bad for a Stomp, but also could be bad for Frost boss. Walking himself back into the Ring of Frost. Does not get frozen though. Again, I guess AMS lasted a little bit longer than normal. All the time for get Stomp. Trying to maybe get himself a bit of recovery. Definitely going to have a go at some point. Nova may just have to have a go now. Bali getting interrupted. Could still have a go. Maybe Kyrian burst. Polymorph onto Frost boss. Does he just go? Radiant Spark. Does he have a big go? Meteor coming down. Frost boss has nothing to lift us. Oh, massive compulsion. Oh my god. The man just got roasted. Oh, Frost boss just had such a good play though. Massive damage for the mage. The mage was on his last leg for so long. Last hoof. But some way, somehow squeaked out a victory. Big cut coming down and Stomp, man to go for Ice Block. Looking to cool off. My goodness, Frost boss game will run for his money. The Death Knight was just getting pinballed around, and the fact that he just kept deterred on Stomp, I feel like any other arena, I feel like any other position, if Stomp didn't get as many crits as he did, I feel like it would have been Death Knight's favor 100%. Gonna be a fear by Goat. Oh man, trying to see if he can maybe go for a quick CC onto Stomp. Does have a demon spawning in. I think he's gonna be chasing after him and breaking him out of polymorphs and mostly seem. Got himself a quick demonic cell. Why are you hairless? Why are you bald? This man is bald. Bald as in like a bald eagle or like a bald man, but also bold as in heroic, as in he's willing to take the action that nobody else would. Shrink it out for Stomp, just looking for a root, just trying to see if he can shake the demon huddle off of him. At least going, oh man, the greatest of all time, oh man. Does not have a trinket, so maybe for Stomp this could be a perfect opportunity. Just trying to see if he can keep the Death Knight away from him. Just trying to keep him at bay. He does become a demonic soul, but at this point may not have it much to work with. Definitely needs another demon spawn. He needs another demon spawn to prevent any kind of CC by Stomp, but I think maybe he's just in a bad spot. He maybe can go for an immunity, unless Stomp could just hit him real quickly. The man is gonna have to go quick. I don't know if he'll be able to do it fast enough. Does it get frozen? There's gonna be a stun. Meteor does come down. Does not get the biggest burst possible. There is a blur. May still have to go for immunity. Does Stomp have any more bursts? It's gonna be yet another Nova. Go, oh man, because he'll be in a bit of trouble. Fireball, may still have to pop an immunity. He's just gonna burn out to the mastery. May just need it anyway. Man's gonna be a metamorphosis, get himself a bit of leech, but it's gonna back up as soon as he does get himself a slow one to Stomp. Flash Captain disrupted. May still need that immunity. Try to see if he can maybe soul cleave. Looking to maybe get super hyper aggressive with Goat, but it's like, you know what? I kinda need a reset. I need a reset. I got a master burning me down a little bit, but I need a bit of a regen. Stomp. Fine, just break it away. Fine, we're collecting some cooldowns for Goto. Man, he needs to get aggressive in order to use that master, to use that leech from the demon form, but he's just not willing to go up there. He kind of wants to get the mage close. He doesn't want to fight him out in the open, but he at this point needs a demon proc. Without a demon proc, I think he's just over. Breath, but Goat does not get a demon. This is where you need a demon right now. Let's go for the Kyrian burst. I think it's over. Darkness is not going to be enough though. Interior immunity, just trying to make sure he's all good. Eventually going to last a little bit longer. Gets up, potentially could still have a pyroblast for him. Fireball? Fireblast? Fireblast? Oh, Mastery burning you down. Do you have any survivability? I think it's maybe over. Unless you live somehow. Oh, close. Did go for a fear. Well done, well done. I like that. I'm going to be Kai up next. Try to see if he can potentially get himself a goal versus get him stomped. Has he got himself big explosives? I don't know if that... Does explosives get the rogue out of stealth if you got a shield? It may not. Got rope for Kai. Definitely needs to make sure you got a good go over stomp. It's going to be a blinks for this man. Actual Trinket instead. Got himself a Nova into Kai. Looking to back up out of there. Kai better be very, very careful. Shadow Meld is going to break him out of Shadow Meld pretty early. Polymorph does get polyed. Do you have a trinket? Do you pop a trinket? Do you just press cloak? What do you do here? It does get frozen maybe a little bit early. That's unfortunate. It's going to go for cloak immediately. Stomp just burns in a meteor. Doesn't burn combustion. I think he knew that he was going to get something out of the rogue. Stomp. Oh, trying to see if he can bunch out him with a full burst. Oh my goodness. That's Mark onto us. Kai trying to see if he can maybe reverse it. That's back into Stomp. But Stomp got that all the time. I think Kai maybe just in trouble. I think maybe overcheat death. Does he get to escape it? Stomp just needs a little bit more damage. May still die. Does get cauterized. Oh, does he back up or does he looks he retreats? Looks like he backs up. Does he live this though? He's still dotted. Does he survive this? Tries to go for some food. The rogue is on him. Garrod, does he take him out right here? He needs to end them right now. Blink got himself the smallest, the tiniest shield. Oh my goodness, that's so close. That was incredibly close. Oh my goodness, Chad. Sap is Sham trying to see if he could fight through Kai. Can he do it though? Kai got himself a big sippy cup. Try to see if he can go for a bit of Resetti. A Sham get himself an Earth Elemental. Picking up the eyes immediately. For Kai, I don't know how you survived this man. This man lived through a fire base, just absolutely burned the entire team to the ground. And the fact that you just lived them, I mean, that's huge. I don't know if you're going to be able to live Sham. I don't know how enhancement are against a rogue in pre-patch. They were pretty good in the beta. Actually, I guess in general, we didn't see a lot of rogues in this assassination on beta in general. So it wasn't really like a rogue's good. It was like, well, assassin's good. We know that. But it has generally just like dumpsters on rogues with Ellie Blast. But I want to kind of build Sham God. Looks like Kai's just going to avoid that Earth Elemental completely. I mean, might as well play it safe, yeah? There was sound, just you think? I'll need to check. I'll double check to make sure there's sound. Chat, is there sound for the stream or are you talking about like sound for in-game? Because I do hear a sound in game, but I could turn it up for you guys if you want me to. Gonna be a road onto Sham. As he's trying to wall this off immediately. Kai get hit with a thunder. It's gonna be kidney shot. Go immediate trinket. Does Kai have himself a full go? Gonna be evasion pretty early on. Trying to see if he can survive Sham. Cloak of Shadows to follow Raptor. Does Sham any ways to catch up to Kai? Does not have a. Oh, he does have a sprint. He does have a sprint to clear himself all of his souls. Kai trying to see if he can back up out of the definitely needs to go for Frost Shocker to Kai to slow him down a little. As Kai trying to build some call points. Does he get himself getting another kidney shot? He got himself full dots. Faint for a second. Is it going to be enough though? Full alien blast to Kai. Does survive it barely. Going to be a Garrod. Sham, I think, is just going to die. Oh my god. He just did him so dirty. He threw a grenade at the guy. You stunned him. Just kind of threw a grenade. Didn't think much about it. The man is just gone. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Well, Sarurai is going to be up next. Sarurai is going to be up next. Garrod immediately. Kai get a hit with the shatter. Return surge. I don't think he lived that, right? There's no way. He actually do live it for a second. But at the end, last bit of beam. Oh wait, I forgot Solar's also left. I thought for some reason the Rogue was the last one. Solar's going to be up next. Last one on the team. Holding the fort. 62% dampening. You ain't going to be able to get much healing. More damage you do right here. The more damage you do, the better it's going to be for you. Got himself a quick disintegrate. Going to be Sarurai. Trying to go for a bit of a deep breath. Trying to see if he can maybe stun down Solar. And Solar, does he have the mobility to do this? Going to be Sarurai. Your name is hard to say for some reason. Trying to go for a little bit of Link Flame. Looks like the healing is actually quite good right now. Big blast. Samurai trying to see maybe we can end it. Big fire blast to follow. Does he take him down? Trinket. Return to surge by Solar. Is it going to be enough there? Turn to search for Saru. Oh, Saru does end up taking him out. Well done. Well done at the end. Just full burst of the Evoker. 3-0 through 1 by Stomp. The Rogue does end up shutting him down. And then when the Lizard Boys actually get a chance to play. Let's go, boys. I didn't see someone go nice. All good, Athon. No worries. They didn't end up taking a spot. All good, all good. Yo, let's get another one go, boys. This is so fun. Hell yeah. Let's go again. If you guys want to join in, let me know. I'll try to see if we can get you guys in one of the groups. Oz, what's up, my guy? You got to come back to your duels like the old days? For sure, for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. Are you gone, Cajun? Are you gone for the night? Because I could take over and make and lead. Or are you guys still here? I'm guessing you invited me because you're about to dip. But you want to have somebody at least in the lead to like do the groups? Because if you guys want to still stay, I'm pretty sure Athman is still going to be around, yeah? Unless Athman's like hard DC'd. And I'm sure they could maybe replace him with a +1 pretty easily. Maybe. But yeah, you guys don't have to leave. You can stay in this group if you want to. You guys can play as much as you want to. It's just you guys said like you got IRL stuff. But hey, if you can play as much as you want to. Just let me know when you gotta go. You know what I mean? Kyle of the group. Okay, so we are gonna need a +1. Adam is still ready. We are gonna need a +1. I'm gonna list it over in Raid's Legacy, boys. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Solo or select. Unfortunately, we're gonna need a couple more, boys. We're gonna need 2 more. If you guys want to join us, Raid's Legacy, get us in here. Yeah, so Derek's get you back in here, my guy. Uno mas, boys. 1 more and we're good to go. Uno mas. Hey, y'all go for it, my guy. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, I need to make one of you guys lead. I think I'm gonna make Frostboss lead. Need sleep? All good, Cajun. Don't you worry about it. Get some sleep, my guy. Get some rest. Thanks so much for joining. Much love, buddy. Super fun hanging with you here. We're gonna be doing this every single week. You're always welcome to join in. I think I could make Frostboss lead because Derek's in and out. Soil, he's new. Holy goat of man. Which one of you guys is because I know that one of you is Breezeass, but Breezeass says he's gotta go. So I guess I keep Frostboss lead. Frostboss, who are you on real ID? Frostballs. I'm so bad at these. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do this. Put you a dot. Cool. I'll make you lead. Just have you out here. Duelist. Frostboss lead. By the way, Frostboss, that Frost DK build you got going on, I gotta give it a try, my guy. That thing looks nutty. Hater. Match. Frostboss and Athel Man. 5. What are we gonna throw you guys in? Blades Edge. Let's do Blades Edge, man. What? It didn't work. How about Spectator match. I'm really bad at spectator match. Damage is Obliv? I could tell. I knew that I saw that you had Obliv from your I saw that Obliv was in your group based on real ID. Showing the world that mages at F tier. Dude, Obliv is insane. Obliv is a wonderful human being. You guys should watch the stream. Arthur, if you have a stream or if you want to link it in Discord, post our promo. Hey, post it there, my guy. Because that man is a beautiful butterfly. I love watching him play. Because what I like about Obliv, he's willing to try weird combos. That thing is nuts. That thing is awesome. Too bad the Kyrian thing isn't going to be part of the Fire Mage gameplay in the thing. Good so far. What's up, Silva? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'll definitely want to do a Dalaran Sewers, man. Definitely want to do Dalaran Sewers. Or Boreal better than Oreo. Buy me a $2 1-pack. What the hell is a Boreal? Is that a Boreal D's Nest joke? What am I walking into here? Dude, bro, what's up, Tim? How you doing, my guy? Guys, I don't know the class well, need practice. I'll get side. Don't worry about it. That's what we're here for, man. We're just having some fun with the boys. Practicing classes, playing some Evokas, playing whatever the hell you guys want to. Yeah, it's all practice here, man. Like, Boreal is a cookie? Boreal? Is that an actual cookie? Or even Boreal better than Oreo? Oh! Your name. Okay. Cookie for men. That'd be a hell of a commercial. It's a cookie for men. What? I've seen soap commercials like soap for manly man, but it's like, okay, it kind of makes sense, sorta. But like a cookie, it's like, huh? Pastry? Okay, nutrition. I guess it could work. That'd be some marketing. Adam, I'm gonna be first up on the team 1 versus Holy Sea, Paladin versus Paladin, the Xanda versus the Human Retribution. Trying to see if you can meet each other in the arena. Going for that long bow. Holy doesn't want to walk over there with Atha, but it's gonna be a nice duel between the two. Nice bit of bow. It is an honor duel between the two at the start. What is this mog you got? That sandy look? What is that? Is that the seasonal set? Is that the season 4 2100 mog or enchant? It looks kind of cool. Stun onto Atherman. Gonna be immune to Trinket. Stun to Holy. Does Holy Trinket? Oh, massive damage on Ather. Looking to burn to Holy. Holy just with a blind. Looking for a bit of a reset. Man, almost got blinded by the burst. Oh, Ather. You can't be doing this to these boys. He just ended with a final wreck. Literally the final reckoning. Literally final. The most literal final reckoning ever. Soulstone gonna be up next. Got himself the full set of beds. Gonna be a full stone and everything. Got himself Atho on the run. Trying to see if he can get away from these pets. The blade of Felguard is on the run. Is on the charge. Still surrounded by the army of demons looking to escape. I'm tired of the top part. Just gonna blast you out once you get stunned up. Oh no, the demon dog is charging in. These pets are kind of brutal, actually. Atheman knows that they're strong from the beta. He wants to avoid them during pre-patch. He knows already that, yeah, these pets can do a lot of work. I'm going to avoid them. I'm going to run around that Felguard as best as I can. Where's the Felguard, actually? Oh, there he is. Blading over to Atham. Decimating bolt set up by Soul. Does he have himself the big demon bolts? If he got himself the big demon bolts, potentially maybe be a one-shot, because right now you got talents and legendaries that could buff the damage of demon bolt by quite a bit. Stun onto Soul. Is that going to be enough though? Stun back to Athos as he got himself a bit of a Seraphim. Got a blind, full. Soul could potentially trick in this. Could be pretty bad. Soul does go for Dark Pack. Looks like he's going to be able to survive it. Dark Pack does get burned fairly quickly. The wall up for Soul. Does he have himself a big go? Fear onto Athos. Athos does have a bubble in case he needs to. Going to be a big port. Shadow Bolt's getting it set up. Soul, I think, is looking to maybe go for a massive go here. Does he get to board? Does he have himself the big one-shot? Potentially, maybe it's a cast. Does he have himself a go? Interrupted to Alpha. Does he have a big go? I'm still waiting for them demon bolts. I'm on the edge of my seat to try to see if a demon bolt hits hard. Does it though? Maybe not. He may need a setup. He may need like an army of demons so he can ramp up his damage quite a bit. That's maybe what he's starting to do. So he's gonna have to redo that demon bolt at some, or dissonant bolt at some point in the future. Athleman just trying to see if he can get some damage onto Soul, but looking for play more defensively for now. He's not really charging out. Soul is playing Necrolord, so he doesn't have the same mobility. But maybe it's a recurrent enchant. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I had no idea. It just had the sandy look. I didn't know which one it was. It still looked kind of cool though. Decimating bolt for Soul with the Tyrant to follow. Does himself a big go. Hand of Goldub. Does get himself mobility. Bubble for Atha. Soul still has himself the big Decimator bolt or Demon bolt. Is it going to be huge though? Does he have himself a big go? Stun by Atha. He's going to trick it out of it. Does he go for a big go? Stun into Atha. Big Demon Dog is Mortal Cold. Does he have himself a big go? He hasn't hit Decimator bolt at all yet. One bolt. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would be. Does he have more bolts? Potentially. Or maybe he doesn't even have a one-shot bolt. For some reason I was thinking he was playing like a one-shot Demon bolt build. And maybe he still is. What is all these Wrathguards and Falcons, by the way? How'd you summon so many? That's a lot. Is that like the random summon talent, the passive summon that got him to Wrathguard? Because I think he's usually pretty good. Gonna be a portal as a Warlock just trying to make sure that the Paladin doesn't get to touch him, using that soul burn in order to give him that mobility every time he ports, which is so good. Try to set up an Eye of Kilrog. Wait a second. Oh. Wait, he used Eye of Kilrog to put his pet back next to him. That's what he did. Eye of Kilrog actually can be used by Warlocks to take a main Felguard pet and put him right next to him. He like resets next to you instead. It's kind of interesting. It's weird, but it does work pretty well. Soul, maybe in a bit of trouble, does get himself a board. It's going to be Atham look for to go for a big blind. Massive cascade of judgments looking to charge up towards the Warlock. Does go for a stun before the man falls off. It's literally standing on top of the axe. Literally standing on the handle of an axe. Stun to Atham, does break out of it. Soul, I think maybe still a bit of trouble. Oh! The Paladin just goes in with a Crusade Strike, taking him out. Home run. As they're hitting the 4-minute mark. What's got to be Golden Man going to be up next? Athaman did burn quite a bit of cooldowns for that one though. I don't know what the cooldown is of his wings. I don't think wings is properly getting tracked still in the UI, which is very unfortunate. Big stun by the Demon Hunter. Soul cleave onto Athaman, looking to catch up to the Paladin, trying to see if he can shear right through him. But Golden Man is not going to be able to do much, as Athaman just trying to avoid him as best as he can. The Paladin has just got himself quite a bit of damage though. Lots of mobility. Actually, I'm surprised he got as much mobility as you do. You got to be doing something cheesy for mobility, right? Because Paladins at some point did have the one talent where Judgment increasing movement speed. But this man is zooming. This man is schmoving. Golden Man trying to see if he can crack through his defenses. Trinket as a blur comes out. Golden Man taking a lot of damage. Massive hammers. Big cascade. Oh, a final verdict. But it doesn't quite take him down. With a quick fear onto Atha. Does God have a big go? Hunt. Athaman is going to take 2% more damage in that Hunt. As long as Golden Man pounces. Oh, just wake up asses. Cuts him down as if he's literally demon from the Twisting Nether. Maybe a bop out of Athaman as Derek's trying to see if he can take him down as a sub-rogue. As soon as he has a Blessing of Protection, tries to see if he can back up out of the 27% dampening. Athaman trying to see if he can catch up with those flash of heals. May have to pick up the eyes in order to find Dirks, as the man did burn his Shadow Blade, so the rogue got himself plenty of cooldowns ready. He's just burning in damage. But can Athaman find him? Can Athaman reach him? Mounting up, waiting for Dirks. Dirks actually get an auto attack suit down below. Dude, having that Outlaw Rogue range, the acrobatic strike range for rogues, is nuts. You get 3 extra yards of range. You can literally hit people through walls and bridges. It's kind of insane. You got the noodle arms, but all specs got noodle arms. Big damage to Atham. Blind Derek's does go for a trinket. Cloak of Shadows. Athman can't really respond right now. Needs to wait until the cloak is gone and then maybe stun him. Does go for a stun. Does go for damage. Decided, you know what? I'm just going to try to see if he can capitalize and one-shot the rogue. Does go for lay on hands in order to give himself a little bit of survivability. Derek doesn't sit vanish on a long though. Maybe Athman could give himself some big damage. Evasion up by the rogue. Athman, I think, may be in trouble. Has a bubble back up, actually. Can he survive long enough? Trying to see if he gets some more healing, but I think it may be over. It's going to be Word of Glory. Trying to heal himself up. Does Derek take him down right here? Does Derek end them? Athman maybe bubble close enough. Oh no, as you try to see if he can back up out of there. Just needed a few more seconds for the bubble. That is unfortunate. Using lay on hands in arena is interesting because right now Paladins can use lay on hands in arena, but he does put a forbearance on them. And lay on hands healing is drastically reduced, not only with 35% dampening, but in general. Sarah Y gonna be up next versus Derek's got himself the shroud, picking up the eyes and needs to find the rogue really quickly. As Derek's just gonna be skulking under the bridge, trying to make sure he's just using the least, the best hiding spots, because he's so good at the hide and seek. Just using the best spots in order to avoid Sarah Y. Again, your name is gonna be so hard to say because I want to say Samurai every single time, but it's not Samurai, it's Sarah Y. Flash scout for Evoker. It's so weird that Evokers have flash scout, dude. Watching last on the beta as Evoker with flash scout was weird enough, but this is even weirder. Root on Dirks immediately, kitted shot to break out of it, waited out for the shroud completely. Gonna be tricked out of Saru Y. Has to go for it. Trying to go for a little bit of self-heal. Is gonna get interrupted. Got himself green healing to maybe catch back up, but at this high dampen is gonna be a little bit tough. It's gonna go for the Evoker of Covenant ability. Gonna summon in this Kevin Slime, but Derek's looking to see if he can escape it completely. Saru Y does burn a wall for this one, but it's gonna get sapped up. Oh, the sap animation. That looks kind of cool. Looks like the Evoker's literally disoriented. Literally, he's just confused. That's kind of neat. Is that their stun animation too? Got himself the deep breath. Does not have a stun with a deep breath though, but at least he's able to get away from Dirks for just a second. Big shatter. Does Dirks live this? Has a quick shadows. May need to use it. Sarah Y, if you have a big go, potentially it could be your opportunity. Another cheap shot. Does go for a big breath. Trying to go for a bit of a self heal. Does he get a proc maybe versus Dirks? Dirks looking to escape out of that nullified shroud. Is going to get interrupted. Living flame. Does go for a self heal. Maybe should have gone for damage instead. Trying to see if he can knock Dirks back, but he got himself that shadow stab. It's going to be a knockout for a moment. Sarah Y needs something, anything. Trying to go for mobility. Looking for a bit more self-heal. Derek's trying to see if he can catch up to him. Sleepwalk onto the rogue. Does he get to catch him? Does get to catch him. Trying to go for a charity surge, but I think the rogue got him. My goodness, this rogue is just not letting up. This man just on your tail the entire time in the most literal sense, literally standing on your tail. Doesn't let you go anywhere at all. Is it going to be Sham next? Get stomped. Potentially Cries. Looks like get stomped. He's looking at Cries, but the man may be AFK. So it looks like Stomp is going to be up next, and Derek trying to see if he can maybe win this one. What counters Derek's right now, actually? Are you Kyrian? I probably are Kyrian, aren't you? Or I couldn't tell. Necrolord, maybe? I think you are Kyrian. Looks like it's going to be out somehow out of stealth. Going to be a brand by Stomp, but looks like maybe Derek's trying to go for an honor over the guy. I think he was. I think it was. So Stomp is going to give him a bit of a bow. Well, Derek's points at it. It's like, you're next. Just taunted him, bro. Just actually taunted him. I like the auto duels, but that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Just pointed at him, you're next, you're chicken. You're roasted. But even that, what's up, Shaman? Say hi to my man. Hope you have a good one. Rough? It is our Fathom. Shadow step by the rogue. It's gonna be Stomp. Going for root, and the rogue does drop down. I think went for a restyle for a second. No, Radiant Spark. The rogue trying to see if he can avoid it as best as he can. Radiant Spark by Stomp, trying to get interrupted. Is going to go for a blink or alter time to put himself back up top. Does he have any ways to stop Dirks in place? Is going to go for a poly. Most likely going to be a trick out of Dirks. Does he go for it? Radiant Spark, big burst, does get frozen. Worst Stomp. Oh, trick him with a cloak in the last second. Good thing that man doesn't cheat death. Jesus. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of damage and the man just lived it. Oh goodness, Fire Mages are owning right now. What is this? That's so good. They're trying to see if he can avoid get stomped for just a second. Just trying to get stomped up. What is it cooldown on the worst stomp? 1.5 minute? Because if it's 1.5 minute, then you could do that again very soon. As long as you're playing that cooldown reduction in combustion. That could totally work then. That could actually be kind of solid. That could be pretty good burst because the first time they'll War Stomp, burn it down, they have to trigger the first one, and then they do it for a second one, they don't have nothing for it. Does get a Nova into Dirks, Radiant Spark in the opener, they're trying to see if we can blast him out, gonna be Meteor, Dirks does walk into the Meteor either way. I don't know if maybe Stomp was hoping to Dirks would press advantage or something. All the time for the Mage, as Dirks just continues to his onslaught, trying to get some CC back-to-back onto Stomp, definitely needs a bit more complex to get a Visitors back-to-back, is gonna have a Master Burn on him as he dives into stealth, but he's got himself a stealthy shield. That conduit where whenever you dive into stealth and you get a shield, that's not a functional conduit anymore. But for rogues, it is a subtle to rogue specific talent, which is very, very interesting. Sap onto Stomp, this Dirks is trying to see if he can avoid him a little bit. He doesn't want to have a go, like a proper go, but he really cannot, knowing that Stomp was like to play normal blink. No, breath. Does he have a go? Wait, Dirks may be in trouble. Rune of Power. Stomp is gonna have to need in a War Stomp. Does he get to do it? Big burst. Does he have it? Meteor. Oh! Dirks trying to see if he can walk out of there blind. Everything was perfect, but the Meteor crashed just in his pinky toe. Oh my goodness. Frostboss is gonna be the last one left over for the team too. At this high dampening, I don't know how you survive it. Is that 2 minutes? What? The Meteor is not a 2 minute, no. Word Step is a 1.5 minutes. Meteor is like a 45-second cooldown. Yeah, feature 1.6 Meteor, by the way. That is nuts. That is, wow, that is a lot. They did recently, for a while, Meteor for Fire Mages was lowered in damage. They did have it like nerfed a little. But recently they just took off the shackles in the PvP update. I think it was for phase 2 of pre-patch. They said, you know what, it's no longer reduced in PvP. We're just gonna let it be full value, full power. It's gonna be out to Frostboss, try to see if he can fight, get stomped. Last time these two fought, it was a really even duel between the two, with Stomp barely squeaking out a victory. But he did do well. Frostboss had him on the ropes the entire time though, so we'll see if Frostboss can do it again. Does have to kind of burn the mobility just to catch up to Stomp. I wonder if Frostboss is playing the Dark Simulacrum to maybe spell steal certain abilities from Get Stomped, and I wonder what would be useful to spell steal. Probably like a blink or something, or like a breath, maybe. Gonna be a Stomp with an all the time, trying to see if he can reverse the damage away from Frostboss. As the man is still chasing after him, he is gonna get knocked back out in the open, but can't really quite get it. Line of sight to grip the mage back to him, so that goes a lot of his burst. But he should have a shorter cooldown, hopefully, of Pillar of Frost, so I imagine he should have very decent damage in that pillar anyway. Got himself a poly, gonna be a full poly out of Get Stomped. Is Frostboss having to play dual wield, by the way? I think he does have to, right? As a Death Knight. Oh, spell stole the poly back into the Stomp. Stomp goes in full combustion. Gonna be Meteor, AMS, through IBM. That's a lot of the defenses for Frostboss. He's even Lich Board trying to see if he can mitigate some of the damage, but I think the combustion, he's just gonna burn right through him. Does get a grip, but a Pyroblast does come through. That Torrent 2% crit damage is out of combustion. I feel like it's really paying out the dividends. Atherman does get 3 kills. I didn't realize Ather got 3. But then Dirks ended up coming back in. And then my man gets stopped. Finish it off with the head. Well done, boys. Frostboss Fire. It's iconic, dude. It's iconic. Let's get another going, boys, yeah? I'm enjoying these a lot, man. These are actually really fun to watch. Jesus, these are so fast-paced. Oh my goodness, if you guys want to invite your friends in here, if y'all guys want to join, if you are EU, today is EU, join us through Player vs. Player Premium Group, actually, Dungeon Preview, Raids Legacy, and you hit 5 at the top. If there's any groups up, they will be listed there in Raids Legacy. Raids Legacy, so that Alliance and Horde can both join in with that cross-faction goodness. Is that a new player? So we're gonna be seeing a lot of new players like leveling in the game all of a sudden. Atherman is ready. Let me know, Frostboss, if you're ready. The one does a lot of damage with Physic, but Prog didn't come on a lot either. That's all good, yeah. I wasn't expecting to sacrifice him for Procs. All good, yeah. I just didn't know what kind of build you were trying to do so far. But I definitely want to see that again, man. I definitely want to see you go, because them pets do a lot of damage. They get nerfed recently for AoE, but this should still be pretty effective. Frostboss, let me know if you're ready, if the group is still there. Or if the group is like missing somebody, I can join in and help you find a couple more. Let me know. How many are we at? 11? Let's get as many of these as we can tonight, boys. I love these. You can play two-handed Frost now too. You can, but I don't think you have enough talents to really make a good, strong two-handed build. Unless I'm wrong or not. You guys can correct me. But from what I remember, Chillpill said there wasn't really a viable talent setup where you could pick up all the stuff that makes a two-hander build work. You can play two-hander because there's talents to support it. But right now you just don't have the talent build to play into Obliteration and two-hander. You have to choose one or the other. And two-hander without the talent It's kind of low. We have 2. 3. You guys... I can join in. I'm gonna get invited to a Frostbusters group and hopefully host one. Oh, here you guys go. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, wait. You guys have it up. That works. I'll decline. Yeah, since I already have a group. I'll do 1 or 2 more. Sounds good. Yeah, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. If you guys want to join in, we got us as a group in Raids Legacy. Just search up 5 in the search. We got Kerner, Brizass, Frostboss, looking for 2 more. It'll be good to go. Is my man Dirk's just bailing in and bailing out? Dirk's just stay in for a couple, man. What are you doing out here? How you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing good. They need 1 more, boys. Uno mas will be good to go. Uno mas will be good to go. Come on, Dirks, get back in here. What are you doing, my guy? Get back in there, guy. Man did not leave. What the? It's all good. If you want to leave, Dirks, you're good to go. You just keep leaving in and coming back. It looks like you want to play. What'd you say? I said, why do you keep leaving? Just play some more. Because you're leaving, and they join, and they leave, and you join. Just stay in and play a couple of games and back to back. Try some different specs. Try some stuff. I don't? Are you not? Are you in? Oh, wait, you're in. Wait, okay, never mind. Yeah, my bad. I am bad with names. I didn't realize Kerner 420 was you. I'm bad with names. That's my fault. I thought for some reason you were... My bad. My bad. Yeah. That song? I like it too. Yeah, I'm dumb, dude. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. That's my B, Dirks. I didn't realize you were Kerner. For some reason, I thought you would have Dirks in your real ID. Yeah. Let's build. Want to see it over damage. Whatever I want to do, my guy. Whatever I want to try. We need a Nomas, man. What else do we get in here? What else do I have added? Is Akali? Is that somebody that joins the groups regularly? Rosh Bosch? Holy Pyre? Does Holy Pyre join in ever? I'm trying to figure out. I usually give you guys like a note. Like some dude, Johan. Wait. Do you want to join in? Hey. There we go. We'll try to see if I can ask Johan. Maybe he wants in. Using this build. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what's like a good build right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. Hey, we got a fight. Let's go, boys. Hell yeah. Yo, I'm in. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Okay. Deal list. And we are good to go. Let me know when you're ready. Cool. Frostboss, let me know when you're good. Don't remember if I saved that or not. Hopefully I did. Dude, them Destro Warlock one-shots, by the way, are kinda nutty though. I wanna see them Destro some more. Also, this guy's literally cosplaying as a goblin. Is he like ogre and is an RP server? So probably Ernax is like normal Vampira, and this guy's probably cosplaying as a... Okay. Alright, RP servers, man. Weird. What are we gonna throw you guys into? I think we do Dalaran servers, yeah? Does it work? Hold on a sec. Do we do Dalaran servers or Lordaeron? Dalaran servers. We're good. Send your boys in here. Let's go. Got you guys in. Down sewers. The Arjunon's different brave people. I don't even know why I made a character on Arjunon, man. I should have made it on a real server. Not that... Okay, let me say this. If you like RP servers, you're good to go. It's definitely like a crowd, and it's really, really cool. I'd rather have RP servers in WoW than not have RP servers. It's an MMO. Play however you like. That being said, I would have loved to make a character on a non-RP server so I could go like and hang out with everybody else are in the meta places, right? Outside of Durotar, people dueling. Outside of Stormwind, people dueling. Oribos, everybody's there. You know what I mean? Orgrimmar, everybody's there. Just, I would love to be in a place where everybody else is at. You know, cool thing about RP servers, there are people in Silvermoon, Ironforge, Exodar, everywhere, right? All the random places. But like, I just like be surrounded by people in the meta spots. I guess the best way to put it, you know? I feel lonely out here in Orgrimmar, man. But I guess you see ogres walking around. You think they'll ever make ogres a playable race? I'm just like, the longer I'm on this planet, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Alright, boys. Another one. Switch. You play Pally versus new people Halo? Hello? I don't know, maybe. Switch. We got ourselves gonna be Cries Bad, Sorrow Wise, Sham, Stomped, all taking a bit of damage, and it's gonna be Arthur on the team, but looks like Cries is gonna open up by Derek, trying to see if he can blow that man up. And act like you don't know nobody. Got himself a dark bag, getting burnt through very, very quickly. It's gonna be a second to swap out. I don't know if Cries Bad even had a second already. He's gonna try to go for a bit of a blade as Derek's got himself Shadow Blades. Gonna be the second to see. Cries Bad trying to see if he can maybe take down Dirks. Gonna be open up all the portals. As the second is holding him on. Fear to follow. It's gonna be Vanished. Trying to see if he can escape the portals. Rain of Fire is gonna get him out in the open. But it's gonna be a Shadow Stick to put him back out. The portal is gonna go back to just turning down the rogue. Cries Bad maybe in a bit of a tight spot. Got himself a big heal. I think a Soulburn, Hellstone potentially. Derek's still holding on to a Cloak of Shadows. Just trying to see if he can break through Cries Bad with Shadow Strikes by itself. Shadow Fury, Cloak of Shadows. Got himself a big fort. Does he have some more mobility? Cries Bad could be in a bit of trouble. Main jump up wall here. Got himself massive immolate. Does he have himself a big go versus Derek's? He's got himself instant cast Incinerators. That could be massive here. Dropping in Rain of Fire. Does he have a big burn? Derek's is going to try to see if he can vanish and walk out of there scot-free. Shadow Strike. Kidney Shot, Cries Bad has a trigger for it. Mortal Cone to Dirks, Immolate right after. Does himself the big burn. Massive Incinerate 1, call for grade 2, and Dirks with a cheat death right after. Blinded. Cries Bad is a succubus anywhere. Oh, he does burn to the dot. Oh my goodness, that one shot. It's not exactly like a one bang, one global combo, but it is pretty close. My goodness. Destro Warlocks right now, man. Skill? Yeah, skill. Yep. Somebody in my guild said, you know what? I think Warlock is literally the main protagonist of World of Warcraft if WoW was an anime. And I think they were right. You guys are literally the isekai protagonist. My goodness. Cries Bad does end up showing boys how bad of a Destro Warlock he can be. Oh my god! Holy Jesus! Oh no, this man just found God. Met him for a second to say, nope, I like it here. I want to stay on this plane of existence for a little bit. Thank you. This guy has one more Incinerate. This man is crazy. Oh wait, two more. He has two of these orbs around him. Jesus. Blind to Cries. Got him some big shields. Gonna be dark back rotating. Just sitting in that blind the entire time. Immolate as the CC comes out. Is there a way to stop that man? Holy could potentially just leave this. One Incinerate? Does he have a second one? Oh my goodness. So Cries, whenever he gets hit by Holy, there's a chance the Holy's abilities will make your next Incinerate instant cast, and he just gets a fat Incinerate with a Decimating Bolt. And after Cries Bad spends Soul Shards, it also buffs the damage of that Incinerate by 30% on top of it. Mortal Call, does he have a big Incinerate? Oh my god. It just creeps up on you and then explodes, erupts. Destro Warlocks, man. I didn't realize that we're going to be this kind of one-shotty. Skill, exactly, yeah, I agree. Skill. I mean, is it skill to combine these combos together? To some degree. Is it skillful to click talents down? I guess. It is a hell of a combo though. Well, Bliss thought this was a good idea, because they're basically taking the PvE version of Destrom, and they're just putting it into PvP. I know it's pre-patch, so there's no point of like tuning it. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't just tune it, you know what I mean? They started nerfing classes recently on some AoE. And now, but they're kind of letting this run rampant. It's interesting. Decimating Bolt on to Kevin Slime? Oh, Cries Bad. Set it up a Decimating Bolt ahead of time. Frostboss better be careful. If Frostboss steals the Empowered Incinerate, does he get the strongest Incinerate as well? Or does he just get like the depowered Incinerate version? Does he get the base version? I do wonder. Fear into Frostboss. Try to see if he can walk him outside of the dome. Try to see if he can walk away from the guy. Frostboss has an in case he needs to. Big Incinerate. Gonna just put him back. Oh my, two-shot him. Jesus. Literally two-shot him. And the only person that can stop a Warlock is another Warlock. Soul's gonna be up next, trying to see if he can get some pets over there versus Kreisbad. Infernal literally slamming down immediately. Does Kreis have a bad incinerates? He needs another Decimate Bolt setup, so you may be able to get one of these Demon Dogs low enough in that execute. The harder Decimate Bolt hits, the harder the Incinerate hits. And if you hit an enemy with lower health, Decimate Bolt hits harder. So it empowers the damage to incinerate harder. Mortal Coil is going to be tricky for Kreisbad, but it will stun immediately. Decimate Bolt out for Soul. May just have himself the biggest combo here. Kreisbad needs himself another Decimate Bolt zone. I don't think he's ever been able to challenge on one of those pets. He needs to get one of the pets low, but it's need to find a way to control Soul. He's surrounded by the demonic army. There's only so much he can really do about it. Try to go for Decimate Bolt, no interrupts. Actually find a burst. Cap, trying to see Soul, trying to see if he can back up out of there. Does get himself a shield, gonna be reflected for Kreisbad. Get himself also Dark Pact as well. Try to go for a fear on the main pet, gonna be interrupted. At some point, he does need to get a CC onto Soul. Massive Incinerate 1, getting those Instacast procs. Soul having to back up out of there immediately. And Kreisbad waiting out until he can go for another Incinerate. He would potentially have an Instacast right now, in fact. I think he's trying to go for a bit more to call onto Soul, but Soul backs up out of there, going for a big gateway, uses the Soul burn in order to get to him. Does he get a big burn? Does he go for Incinerate 1? Does he get a second one potentially? He needs a second one to end it. Soul trying to see if he can control him as best as he can. Got a Decimate Bolt of his own, but oh my god. Can Huge stop this man? He does have a grounding totem, so if you grounding totem at the right time, you could potentially give yourself a way to get out away from the a way out of the situation we got burned up by Incinerates. Jesus Christ. Yo, so you may have to play some Duster yourself, my guy. Cry is actually focusing on that Infernal, or not Infernal, Fire Elemental. If he gets the Fire Elemental low enough and hits with the Decimate, he could literally get a one-shot. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Lasso by Huge, trying to see if he can prevent that as best as he can, but it's going to be a trusty Felguard there. It looks like Huge is actually going to remove the Fire Elemental out of the game entirely. Cry's may just open up all the portals on the Huge, got himself that ASUS shift to try to reduce the damage taken. Mortal Coil, Decimate Bolt, has a quick wind shear interrupt for it, but Huge still is under a ton of pressure. Not much you can really do about this. He's having to go for a bit of a heal behind the pillar. 39% damage is going to make it a little bit harder to recover. I think you potentially could play into a playstyle where he just doesn't let Kreisbad play the game at all. Kreis is playing into a normal Feld Dog. He's playing into Feld Puppy. And actually, Huge together with his Lava Burst could just poke around the corner, blast out Kreisbad, and potentially survive him. Because those Lava Bursts are putting in work, they are putting in pressure. He's also playing that Night Phase, so it could maybe be some good cooldowns out of him. Is swapping out to a Succubus, hoping to maybe go for a bit of CC. If Huge can maybe prevent the Succubus ahead of time, he may be in a decent spot. Is seeing Succubus, got it interrupted, but now Huge has two targets he got to interrupt. He got to control Kreisbad while trying to prevent the Succubus from CCing him as best as he can. Dark Pack for Kreis, Huge just goes behind the pillar, gonna be a port for the Warlock, Mortal Coil to follow. Does Huge have anything here? May need to go for a grounding totem. It's gonna be Kreis is going for back-to-back fears. Huge does drop down a grounding totem. This is gonna go into Decimate Bolt. Decimate Bolt, the grounding, does it still give him big incinerates though? Oh, it does! Even though it goes into grounding totem. There it is. All right. Okay. 65k instant incinerates. Yup. And like depending on how geared you are, some players already have like in season 4 100,000 health. So that's if you are under geared, most of your health is burned with that incinerate. If you are geared, still most of your health is burned with an incinerate. It's still a massive hit. I'm sure this is fun for Duster Warlocks, but I'm very surprised. Like that seems criminally big number, like criminally big numbers for PvP. I am very surprised Blizzard to like clamp down on it. Very, very surprised. Again, pre-patch is not gonna last long, but I'm still surprised. Usually they go after like anything that's mildly fun for Warlocks at least. I guess Warlocks are real protagonists. Jesus, 96 in arena. Don't flex. Don't flex. That's not gonna make anyone else feel better. Alrighty. Oh my god. Okay, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my god, that seems a little strong, Cries. We may have to have Cries go like Demo or Affliction or something to even out the odds a little bit, man. Because that Deathstrom, how do you beat that, right? How do you beat that? I feel like you have to play a class that's just like, you have to have an immunity. And then you need to be able to slap them down. Are you need to sleep? Need to sleep? I guess Soul need? Okay, sounds good. Soul, I have you in here, yeah? I have you added? If you need me to join in, I can host the group for ya. Let me know, my guy, yeah? Let me know when I can host it. Also, would you guys want to do these tomorrow on the pre-patch? Or in the beta? Because I was thinking maybe do tomorrow and do pre-patch. And then maybe potentially beta to get all the boys on here. I'm not really sure what to do. So I decided to pre-patch, and I've been enjoying these. It's actually kind of fun. Mouse and 6.4K, that's for aim. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, the last one is definitely going to be an incinerator too. It's a legacy raid? Hell yeah, my guy. Admin, if you need more boys, let me know. If you guys want to send out one person, like you guys probably have Chrysler over here. If you guys want to send Chrysler over to Soulstone just to even out the odds a bit, I think that could help out a ton. I think it would allow for everybody else to like at least have a bit of a challenge here. I want to join in. You're more than welcome to. We got groups over in the Raids Legacy on the EU right now. If you guys join in the Raids Legacy, type number 5 in a search. You should be able to see the groups right then and there. More than welcome to, boys. Group up, Frost is off. All good, all good. If you guys want to join in, we got 2 groups. We got Athor with Abe and Cries, and we got ourselves Soulstone, Johan, Breezaz in here. Even the odds, no one will have to play. I don't know, like I feel like throwing Athor, throwing Abe, throwing all those guys versus Cries would give Team Athor more of a chance to play. Because Abe, I don't think we got to play once, but they have on that team. They have maybe a Blit, or maybe it looks like a Blit, maybe left. Let's make it toast bread, and the game is already over. I know, right? Yep. Warlocks. Warlocks are literally main protagonists of this expansion. Save the gnome, honestly. I mean, it's better than Crystal Crisis and Veda, but I want to dot for a hug. I kind of sort of agree with that to a degree. Yeah, I like games to end very, very quickly. I do like when the games are very fast paced and everybody's trying to go in for the kill and not for like a let me live forever. I get why Cry's Beta is playing the way he was playing in the beta, but yeah. You don't got any you? All good, Jay. We'll be doing more tomorrow on NA. We'll be doing them on NA as well. Over on the pre-patch. Or beta. Unless you, which one you guys want to see? Beta or pre-patch? I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure. Haven't made that decision yet. But yeah, if you guys want to join him, groups up. Looks like Arthur got a 5-man already. We need 2 more over for the team Soulstone. If you guys want to join him, more than welcome to. More than welcome to, boys. Let's give it like 5. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get some boys over in my real ID. By the way, chat, while I have you here, tomorrow, beta duels at level 70, so EU and NA can play, or pre-patch for NA. Which one would you guys rather play? Because I was thinking with all these evokers running around, it may be fun to just do pre-patch. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys' thoughts? Because I've been enjoying this actually. I was hoping maybe there'll be a lot more evokers joining teams. Because everybody on the mother has one, it seems like. At least on NA, it feels like everybody's evoker. Like almost everybody rerolled one. I've been having a lot of fun with mine. I'm probably gonna go back to gear that thing. I just need a little bit more gear. I need like a glove and a trinket, and I'm good. I just want to get those at like 280 item level, 290 item level, and I'll be happy. Because that thing is almost 200 item level, dude. It's crazy. Pre-patch for sure, pre-patch for an ape, but it's more fun aim up. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel. Let me know how you boys feel. Because I've been having fun at least on the pre-patch. But basically tomorrow, if we do pre-patch, we do pre-patch for NA. But if we do beta, NA and EU can both play, and it will be level 70 and stuff. But yeah, let me know which one you guys think is better. Which one would you guys want to do? Why do I have to fight groups of mythics right there? Because everyone's a dragon boy and there are no tanks. It's a fun pre-patch. I agree. Yeah, those last 2 weeks of pre-patch are going to be pretty fun, I think. You go better off joining in. Me, I don't have gear on this thing. Nothing applies. Oh good, hold on. I can see if I can maybe get somebody else on here. So Akai, maybe I can get him in. Hold on. Hey there, Akial. We are hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels right now. Would you be interested in joining in? Yo, Ath, if you got any friends that want to join in, send them over to Raids Legacy. If you guys got any friends in general that want to join in, send them over here, man. Get them in here. Cross boss. I'm trying to remember who's who. You know, Holy Pyre looks like just making the Evoker. K-Sk is on the Human Rogue. I don't remember like who I... Yo, Kragar? Orc Warrior? Zdarova. Dueli? I'm gonna try to see if I can just type it to my man Kragar. I'm using English letters, but trying to say spell out Russian words. Starova, duel group is drug. It's like, what up? Duels, we got a group if you want to join in. Trying to give it like a slang. I have to like imagine what a Russian slang sounds like. I'm just kind of going off with that one. See what the one in. So Holy, is Holy in? Holy's still in. Hell yeah, my guy. Do we want to get Nibble? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's weird. Look, if I click on this, it's like in front. But if I click on this is in front now. The UI is different. Dude, they did some stuff with UI. I like this. Who else can I get in? Who is a regular in these deals, man? It's been so long. None given. PM 155 duels. Hey, hold on. Hey, man. Let's see what it says. What did I say? TP everywhere and it was awful for everyone. Sounds like a passenger. Sounds good, friend. That's a good friend. Yeah, you're good. Panda. I'm trying to remember who do I have you guys. Proxy? Does Proxy want to join in? Hold on. Hey, friend. There we go. Trying to see if I can get some of these boys in here. Asking around. Ask around to find out. Taxi? Maybe? Looking for a dragon, but I'm not sure I'll be on him. Looking for a dragon? Obliv? Obliv, I think, is just doing normal arenas. I could ask him, but I think he's just doing some arenas. Well, we are doing some now. Groups are listed. I don't know if I'm given will be able to join in or not. Wait, crap. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. Get tagsy in on these. It looks like Proxy. How you doing 3v3? But if we call it for a day, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, boys, we're waiting for a bit. If you guys are more than welcome to, if you want to join in the different region. Yeah, dude, I didn't realize how many of you boys I have that are NA. I have so many of you guys added that are NA. I didn't realize. I thought I had a lot of people on the EU added, but I have so many people on NA added. It could be maybe like right now at this time of day. Odamas, ayo, Odamas, ayo. Oh yeah, no, here's this arena. Yeah, we just need Odamas, boys. Odamas, we're good to go, boys. Get in here. And then we see the groups. They're up right now in Red Zagacy. We host them in Red Zagacy so that Alliance and Orc can both join in, so you guys can see it. Yeah, North America is getting enough work at the perfect top of the stream. True. Normally we do our NA duels on Saturday, same time. So NA duels will be tomorrow, same time. Check the same. On live, yeah, yeah. Doing them right now. If you want to end them. And then given. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Dragon get in server. I'll get my friend. All good, not given. You're good, my guy. Otherwise, I would. All good. Let's see if maybe we can get Taxi in, because that would be a hell of a performance. Come on, Taxi, man. What are you doing? Pushing Raider right now? You can get in on one of these, man. We need somebody to shut down my man Chrysler. We need somebody to shut down my man Chrysler. By the way, did you see them Affliction Warlock buffs recently? For that dot-based build. I don't know if they're going to be that good, but it's up to you. Up to you, my guy. So we need to earn the Motherboar if you all want to join in. Soon mas, and we'll see in maybe your tags will respond. Well, let's get in. Open Pando. Why is your current friend looking all weird for me? That's weird. Proxy. I asked Rentar. Have I asked Rentar before? Sapness. Sejuk. Oh, what's Sejuk be interested in? Hey Sejuk. Sejuk. We doing some 5V5 1v1. We hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels this evening. Would you be interested in joining? Let me see who else I have. I did not realize how many of you are EU. Every time I see this like plus sign with the alliance, I keep thinking I can invite you, but I can't. And that's everybody offline. Man, okay, so we went through just about everybody on my first list. I didn't hit up everybody. I may just ask some in a second too. Hey guys, how's PvP gear in Dragonflight? Is it possible to get top end without having a life? Yes. All you need is Conquest gear, and you're good to go. Looks like did they get a +1 with solar? Let's go, boys! Hell yeah! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! D-list, and we're good to go, my guy. I'm gonna wait for a character. Let's go. Let's go, my man. Check it if they know it. If they know duels, they probably know it. They'll be like, yo, you doing duels? You doing 5V5 1v1s? I'm thinking they do. I mean, who is signing up for Old Deer Normal, right? Who's signing up for Old Deer Normal? It's called 5V5 1v1 DAO. Old Deer's farmable, right? General rules? Yeah, as long as I know it's a 1v1. As long as I know it's a 1v1. All good, all good. Ready? Let's go, boys. Sounds good. We got some groups. You know where to find. We got some groups, you know where to find them. Let's go. Invite, spectator, match. Solar and Atho. Man, what are we gonna throw you guys into? The Grand? The Grand, let's go. Wait. Here we go. Looks like Ren didn't want to join in. And I thought Ren said they're in. But Ren said they're ready. But I don't know if they're in. Is Ren in? Ren may not be in. So I said to Ren, hold on, 5, and then we can get you in easily. I thought Ren was in because it said like, okay, I'm swapping. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm ready. I'm like, oh, wait, you're good and then you're ready. When he said you're good, I thought you were in. Okay, Ren, I'll get you in as soon as I can. I promise you. It just, for what you responded back to me, it sounded like you were good to go. Alright, chat. Let's get ourselves another going, boys, yeah? Ooh, these are fun. Ooh, these are good. I don't remember if I saved that or not, but we'll just go with this one. The Twitch. Got us a team 1 together with ours, Arcano. Arcano? Did I get it right? Oh, it looks like it is Arcano. Got us a Chevy on a Levy. Holy, we got us a Soul, and it looks like it's going to be huge button first up versus the Evoker. Getting breathed on pretty hard right now. He's going on himself. The breathing, the deep breathing. Gotta be a disintegrate. Ad's gonna be an intro by Huge. Trying to see if he can maybe turn around. As Sarah Y getting knocked out in the open. Trying to go for a bit of Eternity Surge. Eternity Surge does connect with Huge as it drops down a healing totem. Trying to give himself a little bit of survivability. Samurai trying to see if he can stay on him as best possible. Using that mobility without hover, but looking for a little bit of a self heal. Trying to go for a big disintegrate. Root onto Huge. Trying to see if he can avoid the frosty damage. Ice Stew is gonna come out unless I have an intro. Gonna be a wall for Huge. Big breath by Sarah Y does get quite a bit of damage over time onto Huge. But looks like Fenton Studio around the corner, trying to see if he can avoid as best as he can. Definitely needs to go for self heals. Using that hover in order to give himself movement while casting. Trying to land inside Huge is actually a pretty big play. Huge play, in fact. Shatter, potentially big damage by Saru. Trying to go for big crits. Huge could be a big trouble. Disintegrate, just burning him down. But it is going to be grounding totem in the last second. This is going to have to take it out. Saru just needs to reconnect very quickly and take him down. Looking for a bit of recovery. Huge. Also looking for recovery while in Ghostful. Gonna be a flash cut. Does go for a quick interrupt. Breath. I think maybe did not connect. Lasso is gonna be able to burn through a shield fairly quickly. Huge. Now will be the time to make a big play. Earth Shock knocking the gecko right out in the open. Gonna be an interrupt on that Hex. Deep breath by Sarawai. Looking to reposition. Got himself a bit of that shroud. So at least the CC will not be able to stop you. Interrupt still can. You still can get interrupted on a cast spell. But Lasso, Hex, all those things don't stop you. Shadow onto Huge. Does go for a wall. Wall gives him that immunity to interrupts. Got himself the hover. Potentially can catch up to a Huge. Huge is trying to see if he can back up out of it. Ghost is mightier and the faster than a dragon by the looks of it. And Sarawai trying to go, oh, I like your mug. Trying to see if he can go for a bit of reset. Root around the corner as the root center comes down. Huge potentially got himself a good setup. Gonna be Sarawai trying to stay aggressive. Interrupted on fire. Stun to follow with a lasso. It is the R, but it's gonna be a trinket out of Sarawai immediately. Root onto Huge. Trying to see if he can control him the best possible. And we're seeing the evoker self-healing and survivability. I think it's looking improved. They did buff their self-healing and survivability a while back in the beta, and now they're gonna look at how the dampening thing. It looks like the survivability is big blast. Disintegrate needs to find a stop for it. Does go for a stop. Living Flame may end them. Oh my God, Sarawai does end up taking him down. That was a close one at that point. There's only so much you can do. Maybe grounding totem, but I think might have been interrupted at the end there. Chevy gonna be up next as a two-handed Unholy Death Knight. For some reason I was thinking Frost. Gonna be quick interrupt by Sarawai, trying to make sure the flash cut doesn't get to its full value. Looking to burn down Chevy. Chevy with an interrupt. Gonna be a sleepwalk, sleeping time, but it's gonna be, I think, an AMS by the Death Knight. It is an AMS. Stun to Sarawai, maybe in a bit of trouble. Definitely needs to find an escape out of this one. I don't know what he can really do. Trying to go for the green magic in order to self-heal. Made to use the ability of hover in order to break away. Trying to go for that big deep breath in order to just create some distance. Nullifying Shroud. Got him some wall. Cannot be interrupted. Sleep onto Chevy. Looking for a bit of recovery. Trying to go for self-heal. Knocking him back, but he can't really go anywhere. Flash cut to follow up next. No interrupt. Actually, Sarawai could potentially go for a lot of recovery. No interrupts available. Actually, Living Flame is perfect. Turning Surge just get interrupted on blue. I think interrupted on blue may not be that bad. Big down onto Chevy. Looking to maybe burn down Disintegrate. Sleepwalk yet again. Living Flame for self-heal. That Living Flame self-heal is huge. Disintegrate yoinked in, and that could be a potential interrupt out of the Death Knight. Just to go for it. AMS up for Chevy. Just trying to see if he can cover himself from the magic damage. As Sarawai looking to break out of it as soon as possible. Trying to create some distance. Root onto the Death Knight as he does go empowering the pet. Stun. Barely can reach Sarawai, but he's close enough. I think able to clone shadows at him. Eternity Surge does not get interrupted. Sarawai, I think, with the wall here. Deep breath, disintegrate, manage to go for self-healing. Looks like Living Flame for self-heal with a sleepwalk onto the Death Knight. Unless you have a Lichborn, you can't really stop it. Trinkets out of it. It's going to be Death back on top of it as well. Sarawai can potentially make some distance. Able to make some distance, not trying to get aggressive. If you are playing at the 25-yard range, there's only so much you can really do. And Sarawai using Deep Breath in order to reposition entirely. I think they want to fly by Chevy, but end up using it in order just to make some distance. While in Deep Breath, you are immune to CC, so if you can time it right, it could be really good. It's very similar to the Demon Hunter Metamorphosis. While you're transforming in meta, you're immune to crowd control for a short amount of time. Knocking him up in the air, trying to go for a bit of a green magic self-heal. Looking to maybe get interrupted. Gonna be Chevy, I think, break it out of that CC. Big damage on Sarawai. Chevy could be in big trouble. Does Sarawai take him down? Gonna be, oh, the interrupt by the pet. Stopped him, tried to go for a nullified try to last second. But that's a tough one. Facile gonna be up next. Trying to see if he can burn him down. Gonna be a quick exhaust on the Chevy. That's end up taking down right here. Soul Rob, but it's gonna be a no AMS. So it looks like Soul Rob did get a full value. Facile got himself the full set of pets, full charm, Mortical, everything fell Lord around the corner. Chevy could be big trouble. Doesn't matter, just get overpowered by the army of the demons. Oh, he's trying to see if he can fight right through him. Got himself a little bit of death quells. Death strikes. Lots of runic power. The Tyrant makes his way around the corner. It's gonna be Fellord. Does not let you cut the corner at all. Oh, looks like Fellord sleeping on the job, but it's still surrounded by the pets. Still not out of the woods just yet. The physical damage just goes through its spellboarding so quickly. It's gonna go for a quick interrupt. Facile locked down the stun. This was Chevy trying to make a big play, but it's gonna be a stun with Chevy. His pet is doing work though. And the Death Knight could still be in trouble, trying to see if it can maybe overpower the Warlock wall with a fear. The Unstoppable, the Warlock does get himself some big damage out on Chevy, just looking for Shadow Bolts. Big Demon Doggos, they're charging in. Chevy's still in trouble, looking for them Death Strikes. Interrupt on the Facile. It's going to be Dark Back. AMS going back up on the nick of time, but still physical damage is burning right through those absorbs through the shields. And Facile trying to see if he can maybe reposition away from Chevy, but the man may just go down either way though. Gonna be dropping down a dome real quickly. Soul Rob by Facile. Stun onto Chevy. There's gonna be an interrupt onto the Shadow Bolt. Facile could be in big trouble right here. Looks like Chevy does burn a Dark Pact in order to try to stay aggressive versus the Warlock. drain to follow, stun onto Fassel, maybe in trouble, unless he got summoned, gonna be the better power. Lexi Chevy does it, taking him down. This Unholy Death is relentless, got himself full bar runic power. And Kreisbad is gonna try to see if he can pressure him. I don't think he could really beat Kreisbad with his one-shotty combo wombo here, but he's gonna definitely give it a go. Chevy could potentially maybe overwhelm Kreisbad with a bunch of pets and just kind of try to avoid the incinerates in the first place. That'd be a Decimate Bolt. Actually, I decided to cancel out Decimate Bolt. I think Kreisbad is trying to maybe end Chevy with trying to get him blown up. Big Decimate Bolt does have a massive execute. Next Incinerate is going to be super deadly. All he needs is an Incinerate, Conflagration, spend some Soul Shards to make sure that Incinerate is like 30% more effective, and that's it. It's going to be a big one-shotter. Kreisbad just needs to take some damage out in the open. Immolate, Incinerate, trying to go for Incinerate. Does he get to? Big Instant Oh, not even a chance. The lower the target is when you hit him with a Decimate Bolt, the bigger the snapshot is for that Incinerate damage. Then your OP class dominant in DF. In pre-patch, I'd say Duster Warlocks. I'd say Duster Warlocks. Outside of that, there's quite a lot of classes that are actually pretty good. I don't think there's one class that's like best at everything though. Some classes are best in certain aspects. Arciano, I don't know how to say your name at all. Arc is going to be up next, trying to go for a bit of a Hex versus Kreisbad, going to go for a Mortal with a Trinket that allows it to stop him in place for just a second. Kreisbad still holding on to that Fleshcraft shield and has Dark Pact getting used to, but that totem may actually just keep him trapped up in place. Is going to end up conflicting down. That's going to be Infernal. Actually adding in some extra burn damage towards Arciano. Is going to go for a Warlock game and try to see if he can escape. Oh, the big cannonball from the portal is still going to connect either way though. Look at that thing go. Decimate Bolt around the corner. Grice isn't going to be able to get that snapshot damage onto Arc. Arc looking for a little bit of a Stormkeeper. All he can really do is drop down a grounding, but he doesn't have a grounding for Kreisbad for a while. If Kreisbad gets in instant cast, he's going to be a goner. Oh my god, just burn him. I don't even see that Incinerate leave his hands. Honestly. Gotta be Soul. Try to see if he can take down Kreis with a Mortal Coil. Fear to Fall. Got himself a Decimate Bolt. Is he also? Oh no, he's a Demonology. But does Kreisbad still have Incinerates? If he still has Instant Cast Incinerate, it could still be deadly for Soul. Because all these pets are actually going to end up proccing out that Incinerate. That could be really good. He got one big one. One big Incinerate to send over at Soul. Soul trying to see if he can cut him off of the drop. They're going to be Axe Toss. Trying to see if he can represent ahead of time. Kreisbad with a wall. Going to be yet another Axe Toss. Does he have the instant cast? Potentially, I think trying to see if he can set up another Decimate Bolt off of the pet. Looks like potentially he's able to. Trying to see if he can go for a Rain of Fire. Soul could be in trouble. Kreisbad is bleeding out profusely to all these pets though. Flash guard on the corner. No way to really potentially interrupted. But Kreisbad shielding is actually so small right now at 47% dampening. That's what Soul needs to find a way to CC Kreisbad, descend his pets around the corner. Mortal Coil needs to reposition as soon as possible. Try to see if he can find some cover. He's going to use that gateway, trying to create some line of sight away from Kreisbad as best as he can. Definitely needs to send out some Demon Doggers. Big Incinerate, just burn through that Felguard in a single sweep. Going to be Demon Dogger sent in, and now Soul does not have the Felguard. Incinerate is going to hit him once. Does he have a second one to follow? Looks like no more instant cast, but them portals are just going to end up taking down Soul. Not much you can do about it. Kreisbad is just a walking machine of unkillable power with Holy Saya. Gonna try to see if he can take him down. Potentially Paladin, if you can bubble off and you have the damage and get Kreisbad low enough, maybe you can make a play. Soulfire in the opener, trying to go for a big setup. Mortal Coil, quite a bit of damage in the opener with a Conflag on top of it. Shadow Fury, doesn't even let the men play the game at all with the Fear right after. Just completely control with the Decimate Bolt. Gonna be a bubble for Holy. Kreisbad could still be in a bit of trouble. Actually, Holy could be in trouble. Holy needs to use that bubble with wings as well as a stun in order to make sure you got the best damage on Kreisbad. Full blind. Big judgments. Fear by Kreis does get hit with a rebuke. Stun to follow as the succubus comes out. Trinket to follow. Does he take down Kreisbad? He needs to do it right here. He can do it. Judgment. Oh, and Kreisbad. He tried to take the fort, but the only thing that ended the day is the corpse of a man that once was. That's all he does to take him down. Someone had to do it, and a Paladin with a bubble is the only man that can. Mad. Holy tried to go for a bit of an honor duel. He's happy that Sham is at least good opportunity. And Sham is good opportunity to at least go for a bit of a flush cap. My goodness. That's the only way you beat a Desert Warlock right now. You just have to have a class with a stronger burst combo than they do. That's all it takes, chat. It's so easy. How is everybody? I was about to say something stupid and triggering on purpose, but how does anybody struggle with it? He only one shots, yeah? Big alien blast by Sham. Trying to go for a stun, but I think Sham might have had a grounding total for that one. Holy, trying to get himself some resources. Like the last one, I think it may be over. Man, that little blast with that high dampening. Wait, hold on. This, oh, there you go. I was gonna say for a second, like, there's no way you're gonna let that man escape. Let's go for another one, boys. Yeah, let's get another one up and running. Christ. My goodness. Chevy, by the way, well done. Well done on that Holy Death Knight. Just kept his guns and just kept onslaught, kept the trucking going. Played into the sustained damage and played well. Let me know whenever the groups are ready, boys, yeah? Let's go again. While we have the groups up. If y'all are ready, don't leave. We're just gonna go again real quickly. It's really fun, by the way. I'm doing this a lot. Thank you so much for being here. I miss doing these on pre-patch, man, with your characters, with your live characters. I can't wait to do this once we're max level. How we doing today, Dal? We're doing pretty good, Celtic. How you doing, my man? Breezaz, I'm solo. One more down. Let's go. Hey. A spot just opened up. Awesome. I got a guy to help fill. Post in raids legacy as 5V5 1v1 duels. And we can get Ren in here. Check raids legacy for 5. Search 5. Holy side Paladin, can't remember full name, but lead now. Sounds good. All good, all good. All good. Man, the 60k one shots, yeah. I don't know about that. I don't blame anybody who like, you know what? I'm kind of done with that. I'm kind of done with that. All good. I'll help invite. Okay, I'm in. Here we go. Convert to raid. Invite. Oh, Jesus wants to join in. Okay, cool. Well, we can't get Jesus in now. But maybe we can get Jesus after this one. I'll be down. I'll be down. I can get you in. Hey, you, by the way, haven't seen your name in a while. Okay, cool. Make me lead. Cool. So I'm gonna deal this real quick. We're good. Breezaz, I'm gonna make you lead if you don't mind. Breezaz, you are Holy Saya. Right? Yeah? Or am I wrong on that one? Hold on. Let me just double check it. Because I'm really bad at these. Holy Saya. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you lead. Raid lead. And I'm gonna back up. And we're good. Athel, let me know if you're ready. Because we're good to go, boys. Uno mas, man, yeah? Uno mas, boys! Let's go! Covenant BS. Dude, I cannot wait until it's over too, man. I cannot wait until we're not doing Covenants anymore. But right now, might as well have some fun with like some of the buses stuff. Solo, I really think you should play some Destiny yourself, by the way. That's good for me. Sounds good, Athel. Sounds good, my man. Hell yeah. Return a match. Athel man. Freeze as 5. We just did the grand. What else do we do? What other good arenas there? Peak? Tigers. Yeah, Tigers Peak is fine. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Tigers Peak. We got the Tigers peeking over the hills, trying to catch a glimpse of the duels. Anyone with any song playing right now? I'll get you the full list of the stuff we play on here, my guy. There we go. Mine about the cries, but I gotta teach me. Yeah. I think all you have to do is just go for a couple Rain of Fire. It'll basically do every talent that busts center rate damage. And then play Necrolord and get yourself Destiny Ball. Try to see if you can snap out an execute target. And you're good to go. I think you might be able to actually copy Kreisbat's talents over like on Merlak.io or Drustvar. And just play Necrolord. You should be good to go. And if you just take it to the battle guns a couple of times, I'm sure you'll be able to get a hang of it. It doesn't seem like it's the hardest setup ever. Oh! Manetho is a shadow piece. Let's go! I got Sarawai as the evoker representing. I like it. I like it. I was hoping we'd have a lot more evokers tonight, man. Maybe we'll have more evokers tomorrow over on NA. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun. Alright, boys. To Twitch. We got ourselves Team 2 together with Ark. We got ourselves Chevy on the team. As a Frosty kid this time, I like it. Holy as a rat. We got ourselves huge butt. I was about to call him nice butt man. I mean, he got a nice one. Not gonna lie. He's got a big one though. Look at that huge man. Look at that guy. I like that cool Shame he said, by the way. Let's take out the rest of Shaman. Big 950 fusion, but looks like Shaman's gonna leap right out of it. Got himself a big Alabaster Faller, getting yorked out in the open with a Stormkeeper up and running. Sham potentially could maybe get himself an interrupt, maybe a grounding totem. There's gonna be a big blast out of huge with a wall. Sham trying to see if he can mitigate some of the damage. Big fire elemental, blast him out. Oh, massive earth shock as he buries his man on the ground. Sham trying to see if he can find the huge butt man, but man, that thing is too big. And we got Manetha over on the team 2 as well as the Shadow Priest on the team 1. We got ourselves potentially Sorrow Wise and Evoker. On the back, we got ourselves Facile. Crisbat with a big Destro action. We got Athaman, but it looks like it's going to be Facile up next. Setting up a bit of a portal, setting up a bit of a gateway, trying to see if we can fight versus Huge. I'm actually going to skip that song, chat, if y'all don't mind. As Huge, trying to see if he can reposition around Facile. Actually, I'm going to skip that one too. I want to get a better one. Is this one? Okay, cool. We're good. Facile get a hit with a big Earth Shock, sending out Demon Doggos. That's going to be a stun around the corner. Oh, I like Huge actually utilizing the stun around the corner, trying to see if we can change CC. Morocco is Facile, can't really go anywhere. Always spends are rooted, but it's going to be walking towards the Fell Lord actually. The Fell Lord potentially could get a pretty good swing versus Huge, but he's going to try to avoid him as best as possible. Got himself a bit of a heal. Facile looking to reposition, does get himself a better spot. I'm hoping to work Barcelona completely. As Facile accidentally picking up the eye, but hopefully it doesn't ruin the experience for him. As a man is going to be taking a 5% more damage on us, I think it is. I swear to God, I can't swap the work person. I'm so sorry. We had one guy leave over team 1. I'm just all kind of recombobulated. Discombobulated? I can't talk even. Stunned Huge. Soul Rot to follow. Can't go anywhere. Isn't surrounded by all the strongest demons though, so it's Facile mostly just setting up and setting up. Getting knocked out in the open. Does have a port in a good position. Gonna be a Stormkeeper up for Huge. And Facile trying to see if he can avoid it. He uses that Soul Burn Warlock port in order to keep himself moving. Dodging the Meteor entirely. Mortal into Huge. Does still have a bit of lightning in his hands. Could potentially have a big go. That's going to be an interrupt onto the Fear from Facile. Trying to see if he can avoid him. Looking for a bit of recovery. The Shaman got plenty of mobility. Lots of self-healing. Just trying to avoid Facile as best as possible. But Facile with that survivability, man. Got himself a big drain onto that Fire Elemental. Huge just swinging around the corner. Interrupting him. Looking for a big Ice Fury. Does he have himself a big go. Lava Burst to follow. Maybe massive damage. Facile just taking all those instances back to back. He just getting chunked out. Doesn't really have much in terms of healing. He got himself a bit of drain. Next last could be very, very deadly. Trying to go for a big lava burst to get to him. Stun. Doesn't quite connect. Root onto Facile. Lava burst right after. Is he going to be able to take it down? Interrupt him on Shadow. Oh, and then Earthshock buries him. Huge. Coming back in, making a big return. Setting out, I think, what looks like maybe Evoker jumping around, anxious to fight. Looks like maybe Crisbat next. Oh, no. So Crisbat is playing the Necklor Destro. It has a one-shot potential. One of the guys on the team, too. Actually, at this point, you definitely want to try to win. But worst to worst, you want to try to see if you can leave Crisbat crippled. You want to try to see if you can force some defenses out of him. You want to try to make sure that it's hard for him to keep momentum going, so that somebody else on your team can finish him off. So you got to be looking at the current duel, but it also may not be a bad idea to look ahead. One thing that Huge does have an advantage off of his Crisbat is the instant castment, the raw amount of instants. He can always just kind of behind the pillar, create some line of sight to make sure he doesn't get hit by incinerates off the bat. Poke out, big blast, and go behind the pillar. He has a lot of those instants too, and you can proc a lot of them off of the succubus. Put a flame shock on that thing and get himself some big blasts to follow. Crisbat with the stun around the corner, setting in the succubus to apply a constant slow towards Huge, as well as a succubus EC. Gonna be going for that decimated bolt off of the totem, actually. Root, Huge Buttman tried to go with the Faceless Fusion. It's gonna be able to burn through a bit of the Fleshcraft shield. It's gonna be Incinerate cooking out for Cries, but he can't really go for instant cast unless he gets hit. I think he got a hit of a physical attack too, right? So Huge, nothing that he's gonna do. He doesn't do physical damage unless he pops out an Earth Elemental, which maybe at some point he might have to. And hopefully that doesn't give Crisbat too many procs. But Cris can definitely go for instant cast if anything. Huge, try to see if you can avoid him, dipping behind the pillar. Cris has big damage. He has 3 nukes at the ready, 3 warheads And it's going to be up to Hughes to try to see if he can avoid him the best he can while chipping away the defensive of Rise, while trying to see if he can deal with that succubus. I think it's going to be very, very annoying to play against. Last could be huge here. Instant cast is going to be huge. Instant cast frost shocks, earth shocks, everything. Succubus see around the corner. He potentially doesn't have a trinket. It's going to be a big destiny bolt. Definitely going to have an answer for it whenever possible. Could go for a lasso. There's going to be a wall. Flash cover Crisbet. Trying to see if he can immune any kind of CC out of Huge in case there's a lasso. Fear on the fire elemental. That fire element should, once it's out of fear, should be able to get some decent damage out of it. Root into Crisbet. Trying to see if he can remove it. Mortal Huge may be in a bit of trouble. Incinerate 1. Incinerate 2. Mad damage. Incinerate 3. Oh my goodness. There's only so much you can do. But holy Saiyan, now that he's seen the all three incinerates have been burned, he could potentially have a play with Crisbet. Not going for judgment just yet. That is Reflect. Blinded Cries. Can't really respond to it. Wait, he has a trinket. Good respond. He's just sitting in the dark pack. Stun to fall retro. Definitely wants to trinket for it. Wants to use the mobility to try to see if he can slow into Holy. And Holy just got big blaster. It's gonna go for a stun until the second spot. The big incinerator help your wall to fall. That's kind of trying to get some cannonballs in. He needs a big incinerator in case he wants to make a play. Holy trying to see if he can close the gap. A hand of freedom. Dodging the succubus. He tried to pull him out in the open. Maybe the succubus can help him out. There goes the succubus seduction. Bubble. Just trying to see if he can immune. Dust Christ goes right here. Holy trying to see if he can take down Christ before Christ can just one-shot the rest of his team. This way he's got to make the biggest play possible. Mortal sent him. Does Christ have a big go here? He hasn't cast Incinerates. He's kind of burning him very, very early. Holy stuns Christ. Does he have another succubus? He's trying to set one up. Potentially Holy trying to see if he can dodge the succubus. It's going to be poured by the paladin or by the warlock. He's still just licking his wounds right now. Succubus could be massive here. Does he get to use the succubus? Trying to go for it. He does catch him halfway through. Christ is still at no help whatsoever. A judgment could take him out. He's still put himself out in the open. Not a good idea against the paladin. Judgment procs could be massive here. Hammer procs, Destiny Bolt. I think he does end up taking him down. My goodness, so close. Wait, maybe he could turn around potentially. Oh, Christ at no help whatsoever. Whoever's up next, better take him down before he gets the sense cast. He got 3 warheads. He got no health, but 3 warheads. And Chevy better be extra careful. If you get an instant cast Incinerates on you, it's over. Trinkets out of it. Slow down the Cries. Trying to go for a stun. Lichborn could potentially get him out of the succubus CC. Blinded the Cries. Lichborn? Does Lichborn and try to see if he can take it down. Does he get it? Cries with a big board. Does he have instant cast on there ready? Potentially reflect up. Does he have a big go? He needs to instant cast. Flesh cut, maybe that'll give him some recovery. Chevy got the AMS, trying to see if he can use the AMS in order to be immune to some of the magic damage. Guys did recover a little bit of health. Maybe that'll be enough. Big grippy hand. Chevy trying to see if he can just keep the onslaught going. Big Incinerate 1. No, he lost the buff. No longer has the buff of Incinerates. This could be a opportunity for Chevy to maybe make a big play. Silence under Christ, man. There's nothing he can do about it. Oh my goodness. He had to use teamwork to wear down the warlock, because right now that is like the biggest bomb of Team 1 right now. Besides a Blit was insanely good too. But Arthur could also do a lot of damage. But that Cries bad damage, I mean, he's sending you for 60, 70, 90, up to 90,000 damage with those Incinerates. It is a lot of damage. It's most of your health. You're just going to be in a bad spot. You're not having a good time. So using teamwork to overpower him, well done, chat. Well done, boys. Stun into Atha, trying to go, I think, for Sipic up from the Kyrian. Blind on Chevy. Chevy only has IBF, but he's just going to blast it out. Oh my god, blind. Now you guys are gonna have to find teamwork against Athaman. Man, these guys. Is it Manatha next? No, it's gonna be Arc. I'm surprised. Shamans actually are quite competent in PvP, at least in duels, man. They are quite competent. The damage isn't like the biggest one-shots, but you're like consistently burning them down little by little. It's kind of crazy. I think that maybe is the playstyle, right? You're just good, consistent damage, just rots you down over time. Lava burst, frost shot, just chipping away, but big chipping. Big chips. Big pain chips. Gonna be knocked back onto Atha, trying to root him, but that's gonna be immediate hand of freedom by Athaman. Crazy fast hand of freedom. As Ark does get himself a fire elemental, trying to be very careful. If he sees Athaman running at him, he knows he needs to back up. He sees Athaman backing away, he knows he needs to run in. Trying to go for, I think, for instant cast while moving. Trying to make sure he doesn't get disrupted. Massive sprint for Ark, but looks like Athaman was able to avoid him. Big lava burst. Oh my god, that's a massive setup right now. Lava burst are doing work. Wait a second, Atha could be in trouble. Wait, if Ark just catches up to him, he could be really, really dead. Athaman got to Shield of Vengeance, trying to see if he can make a play. Maybe a Hodge at the ready. Does Ark have a pre-wall? Trying to go for stun around the corner. Gonna be a stun. Knock back into Atha. Big hammers flying in. Has got himself a trinket. Wall to follow. Definitely needs to give himself a little bit of survivability. Light the lasso into Atha. Gets a way out of it. Trying to maybe interrupt that Hex. Wasn't able to do it. Hex? Does he bubble it? He doesn't bubble it. He does not greet it. He wants to, but he doesn't want to greet it. Maybe Arctic is out here. Bubble still at the ready. Blind? Does he go for it? Does he do it? No, he goes for a self heal, but maybe he still has a big go. No, just blind to try to reset. Art needs to find a way to slow down this Paladin whenever he can. Sky Fury, Paladin is going to end up taking it out. Art trying to go for a bit of a self-heal. Interrupt by Athel, there goes a flash gift. Immune to CC on top of it, so Art can actually go for a bit of recovery. Well played. Intro rooted to Athel and just trying to make sure he can break away. Art's elemental still at the ready. Art potentially can have a proper go here. Trying to give himself some lava burst. Looking for a big proc. Does he get to though? Is my question. Sky Fury, not ready yet. Stonekeeper potentially could be up. May need some Stonekeeper action here. Grounding Totem also ready. Big lava burst. Procs to follow. Bubble out of Batha. May need to go for grounding. Grounding. Does he go for stun? Full burst out of Batha. Does Arc survive this? Big judgments. Oh my god. How do you beat that? A Manatho looks like gives Athaman a bit of an honor duel. He goes going for showing up the mounts, but he doesn't really give Athaman like too much of. He doesn't really. He does give him a full opportunity to go for a full reset. He does give him a full go here. Very, very honorable. Extremely honorable this side dampening. Maybe he feels like, you know what, maybe I could do something. He just bubbled, so he's only got. Oh, he can only do so much. But Manatho is going to have himself a full weird build. PI got himself a Scythian together with the Mages of the Dead and full dots on the Athaman. That's actually very interesting. I wonder how Shadowpriest is going to do here. That's also Scythian around the corner, but Scythian is going to land inside. Manatho wants to push in and maybe get Athaman out in the open. Blind Trinkets and Silence. Oh, huge damage at the guy. Oh my god. Okay, Manatho got some damage. Can he fight versus Saru Y though? Again, I want to call him Samurai every single time, but I just can't. I can't because that is not your name. Full burst on the Sarawai. Massive Dragon's Breath on the Manatho. Did use the Shatter. That's going to be maybe Disintegrate. He needs a little bit of damage to just keep the pressure going. Manatho is in trouble. Got him some Disintegrate. It's going to be dispersed really early. Manatho's or Sarawai is able to build up through those claws and those flaming flames. A little bit of that Essence Burst. Trying to make sure he doesn't get CC'd. Got to go for immunity. Full cascade of volley up right now. Sarawai is avoided completely. Got him some Disintegrate. Big Shatter. Manatho could be in trouble. Big Disintegrate right after. Needs just a little bit more damage. Manatho tried to go for self-heal. They didn't make it so healing. The flash heal heals for more but costs a little bit more mana. So it may be good for Manatho here. Not a mana. But that instant heal, it does feel a lot more impactful. A 65% dampening, that's impactful. Wait, that's a decent heal. Mind Games is going to try to see if he can interrupt it. Does get interrupted. Big Breath is going to be a dot breath more than a deepest breath possible. Silence onto the Evoker. Does Manatho take it here potentially? Trying to go for Mind Games. Unable to do it. Shadow Crash doesn't quite connect. Got himself a shield. Got himself movement. And Sarawai with a flash cut. But I think Manatho may have a flash cut of his own. Is that time enough? Did enough time pass? Flash heals. 68% dampening. It's at least doing some kind of healing. Better than expected. Stun is going to be tricking immediately. Manatho may just go down here. I think it's over. And Evoker, I think, may have got them. Trying to go for Eternity Surge. Unless Manatho can somehow live this. Fire Breath, did it connect? I don't even know if it connected. I don't even know if there was a full flash cut. Did you cancel it early? Might have been. Sarawai continue to self-heal. Going to be big shadow crashes around the corner. Try to just go with water eruptions. Just try to see if we can close off the whole area to Sarawai. This whole side of the pillar is mine. I don't want you here at all. And it looks like Manatho is playing into a Eruption rather than Void. Rude onto Manatho. Trying to see if he can cleave him down, but trying to poke out. He knows there's a silence at the ready. Maybe a stun to follow him. Sarawai needs himself a big go. Got him some mobility. Big blasters on the Manatho. Manatho does have a disperse back up. Actually, wait, the Shadow Beast could maybe turn it around. Wait, potentially Shadow Beast could make it happen here. Oh, wait, what? Did Dragon Breath take it? Was that Deep Breath? Oh my god, the Evoker just somehow came back on top. I thought the Shadow Beast was making a break for it. Oh my god, let's go again, boys. Yo, these scenes are interesting. I like it. Let's go. Let's go again, man. Yeah, Evoker stood their ground, by the way, in dampening. Well done. Shadowbase, I want to see more of that. That looked awesome. Our Evoker is good in 1-1. They can hold their own. I think it's going to be a while until players figure out the perfect build for Evoker. But man, they have potential. They definitely got potential. Let's go, boys. One more. Uno mas. We can get you guys one more game. At least uno mas. Athens going to be gone. But I have the capacity to Cries, and Cries can invite Jesus. So we got a one man that can swap out. We got one. Briggs ass, let me know if your team's still ready. Keep the teams there. Just let them know, hey, don't leave. We can just go again. Don't leave. We can just go again. After we can swap out one guy really quickly. And in free slot, it looks like Atherman's team. Ather will have to leave. Ask Chrysler. Ask Cries about Jesus. We can get him in here. The spot shields way more than Empowered Living Flame, unless somehow it fixes the dampening. So they did buff the healing of Flash Shield by 35%. They buffed it by 35%, but gave it more mana. So it heals for more, but costs mana, so you need to heal yourself less, so you can bring yourself back up top faster. They did buff it, so it may be pretty good now. For Shadow Priest only. Not for all. We do have a spot. Yeah, let's go. So, ask Jesus or check legacy raid. Legacy raid. 6. Too many people. I think Arthur gotta back up, yeah? Arthur gotta bail. Made healing spec when? I know, right? Evoker, there it is. So, Brizaz is ready. Let's go. Atham. Looks like Arthur's leaving. Who's lead? Is it Jesus lead? Because I don't think I have Jesus out in real ID. That or... Jesus, can you whisper me? I don't remember what's your real ID. Because your name has different wacky characters, man. Do I have you added? Is it just Jesus? No, it's not Jesus. It's something else. Oh, this is Jesus. ASUS. Okay, that works out, actually. Who's lead? Prizaz. And... Is it Chrysler? I'm gonna guess it's you. What did I throw you guys in? A grand? Hook point. Yeah, hook point. Dude, I cannot wait until we do the new arena. Also, I kind of like the arena light mode, not dark mode, but it's okay. Time zone differences and whatnot. Tomorrow maybe we get some light mode. No grands. I'm liking these duels a lot, by the way. These are really clutch. Besides Cries and Destro Warlocks like having actual one-shots or a potential propensity for little one-shots. I mean, I guess Paladins do too, but like that incinerate damage I think is the hardest hitting ability in the game right now in pre-patch, isn't it? Like, would that be unfair to say that, chat? Like, besides that, and even then, at least it's not literal one-shot, at least it's like kind of playable, sorta. But besides that one being the only outlier, classes feel pretty good. It's pretty close. Everybody got like so many new tools to play into it. It's like, at least it feels like you kind of have a chance. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I like about PvP is when it feels like you have a chance. I'm sure like once you metagame everything, it's going to be like, okay, well, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe a chance. But right now, it doesn't feel too bad. What is 11 Modern Warfare 2 what's the same? What is 8? What the hell? That's weird, Jake. So Twitch. By the way, Jake, we should have you join these sometime. Gonna be, what is it, Arc? Arc over on Team 1. First up versus Jesus. Let's just try to see if we can play that on Holy. That's a set. That's a look. Hold on, that helm is like WAD, isn't it? I don't see that helm a lot. That's a unique one. That's a unique looking set. Big damage by Arc. Jesus having to go for a big AMS immediately. Arc trying to see if he can knock him back, but that AMS is going to keep him nice and sturdy. Silencer Arc is going to get hit with a muscle. Wait, you are Frost. I thought you were Holy for some reason. Silence. Oh! Oh my goodness, the man did do it. Playing that two-handed build, you know, dual wield. That's so weird. But that's not them doing big damage though. Took big damn, did big damn. Let's go. Jesus coming back in with a Frosty DKS. Metatha gonna be up next as the Shadow Priest trying to see if he can skulk over. Metatha was doing work last game. Stoner Jesus trying to see if he can hit him with eruptions. Looking for full dots. Big games. Oh my god, Jesus made me in trouble. Silence. Oh, freaking outside. BI up. Got him some AMS. Got turned around in a second here. Gonna be Shadow Crash. Used to find a way to break through the AMS. The man is just healing. The man is just fiending all the health back. He just healed through all of it with a flesh cut on top of it. What the hell is this? Apparently Death Knight's gonna heal now. They heal now. 1 minute into the duel, 10% dampening still for now for a couple more minutes as Mather tried to go for a bit of a DP with a Mind Blast and a Mind Flays. The Empower Mind Flays. Stunner to Manatho as Jesus. I don't know if he's playing Obliteration build, but he's trying to see if he can crack through Manatho's defenses. Silence, massive damage, big hits. Manatho trying to see if he can turn it around. Might have to go for Disperse right here. This is going to be Disperse. Jesus looking for a bit of recovery himself as the dots are rotting him down. Manatho, does he have a go? He has himself a Miracle Brace, so he's got himself the most amount of healing stun with a Siphon. This is going to IBF out of it. Mind Games, this is going to get interrupted. Manatho needs to go for another Mind Games. Big heal out of the Flash heal. Mind Games to follow. Just better be very, very careful. Does have AMS in case he needs to. May have to use the AMS against all these eruptions as better than trying to see if he can kind of counteract it. Looks like Jesus got himself plenty healing off of this, so looking to go behind the pillar. Man, look at that sprint. The man literally just ran out of there. Man, got them Forest gumshoes. What is going on? Jesus tried to see if he could avoid the Shadow Crash. I think was able to do it. Did summon up a ghoul, potentially could sacrifice it. Expunge it for all of its life force, whatever is left over. Try to see if he can crack the Metatha. Fear. Big VT, Metathon trying to see if he can blast out Jesus, silence right after, big damage. Jesus is gonna have to find a way to fight through this. It's gonna be healing reduction, silence with the mages to the dead. That's gonna be a lot of damage he's gonna be taking. Blind versus Metathon, got him some big remorseless with an AMS, big grip ahead. Metathon may be in trouble, does not have a disperse, could be a pretty big spot. Jesus needs those crits, looking for them crits, silence to follow, massive damage. Metathon, oh my god, them crits! I don't know if this man is playing into obliteration. I literally don't think he can. I think he has to play into the talent points where he picks up a two-hander, but that means he can't commit the talent points into obliteration and the two-hander at once. So he's having to look for us crits whenever he can. He's just going for random crits, no guaranteed. Huge Buttman trying to go for a bit of an Ice Fury as he's just trying to see if he can maybe veer behind the pillar. He knows he needs to fiend health off of Huge, so he has to get aggressive. Trying to knock him back, but that's going to be Jesus, not really going anywhere. Got himself a big dome. Looking to maybe get out of there. Big lava burst could be pretty deadly. Flash card around the corner, no wait for Huge to stop him, but he does have a lightning in his hands. He's got them tingly fingers. Looking to potentially find Jesus around the corner. AMS is ready for the death in case he needs to dark back too, so he's got himself a good spot. We are at the 3-minute mark, 4-minute mark, almost 40% dampening. Dampening starting to roll in, but it looks like they fixed a lot of the dampening doubling up, which keeps the games very, very fast-paced in duels, actually. I kind of like this. We're going to be big remorseless Winter as he's trying to see if he can crack through defenses. Stun into Huge, knock back, Huge. Can't really knock Jesus back. I think it's that Pillar of Frost that's not letting him go anywhere. Big punches down the ground, but let's go for a break out of it very quick. I think a human racial to break out of that one. Or IBF rather. Huge, maybe in a bit of trouble. Needs to go for healing. Mage to find to see if he can snap out a heal or two. Jesus is going for as much self-healing as he can. How is this Frost at that healing that much? By the way, I have no idea. How are you healing? You're a death, you're a Frost death, not a blood DK. But this man is just healing his blood. Just go for death strikes. Trying to play a ring around Rosie with Huge, waiting for some cooldowns. He does have some cooldowns coming back up. Remorseless Winter, maybe at the ready soon. Pillar of Frost, come back up momentarily. Does have hungering weapons, so that's a lot of hungering resources. Ice Fury does get interrupted, so it's going to give Huge free casting. He could go for some lava bursts here now that he can. Potentially, is going to take down the totem very quickly. Ice Fury does have a big Earthshock to follow him. Blinded Huge. Does he have a Merciless Winter? Does Huge have an answer for this one? He does have a trigger to break out of the stun. Maybe Earth Elemental on top of it. Trying to go for a knockback. Silence! Oh my god! Wait a second! What does his death net go? What is his death net burst chat? Oh my goodness! Jesus is just absolutely rampaging through his team. 1 minute army. Forget about Christbad. Look at Jesus. We're talking about Christbad. Oh, look at Warlock. One shots and everything. Look at Jesus. Man is literally not dying. Literally undead. Also, that helm just... Why is this thing so terrifying looking? I think I just never see it. So I finally get to appreciate it. I think it's the eyes. I think it's the 3 dots in your eyeballs. Something's terrifying about that. Chevy. On, I made the joke Chevy on the levy so many times now, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Chevy on that levy. Is the levy dry though? That's the question. Gonna be a flash cut for both of them. Just trying to see if we can catch him. Jesus, the ring around the Rosie, man. This pillar is small enough where you can literally go circles, people. Gonna be a pet, empowered, blind, but Jesus forcing trinket out of Chevy. Jesus is perfect. He needed to get the trinket out of Chevy. Got himself a big dome. Chevy trying to see if he can maximize some damage. Part of his physical, part of his magic, but the magic part is gonna get avoided. Stun at Chevy. Just trying to see if he can use the frosty damage to crack through defenses. Silence on the Chevy. He's gonna remove some abilities out of his toolkit for a time being, but for the most part, physical damage, all good. Jesus is able to live through the full army of the undead, so that is something here. Live through the army. I think also sacrifices his own pet to fight versus Chevy is going to get slow on both the ghoul and the death in himself. He's trying to control the both of them. He knows that a portion of the damage is going to be from the ghoul, so he's actually going to CC the ghoul. He's going to slow the ghoul down. Who does that? But it actually works out really well. As long as the ghoul doesn't get to hit you, especially once empowered. There it goes, the empowerment, stun around the corner. He knows to chain of ice the ghoul immediately. If he can just fight the death knight, he'll be okay. He can fight one of them. He can either fight the ghoul or the death knight and get some resources for him. But that ghoul is CC'd the entire time. It's so crazy. Son of Jesus, the armor that joins in, does have an AMS, or at least the magic damage portion of it. He can mitigate. The Morse Winch is going to stun all the ghouls as well as Chevy, unless he goes for an IBF. Does go for the AMS to try to see if he can prevent the damage. Big grip ahead for Jesus. Tries to see if he can crack the defenses of the Unholy Death Knight. The Unholy Death Knight's health not going anywhere. Another silence. Wait, Big Blitz. Oh my god, the Big Blitz. He found them. He found the Big Blitz in the back of his pocket. What is this? Okay, can somebody double check? Is this man playing obliteration? Because he feels like he's getting some fatty crits, but it doesn't feel like he's getting consistently. My goodness, so you just that crit Versa? Is that what you do, maybe? Is that the Death Knight build, just hoping for the crit, you good? Or a full mastery and then praying for a crit? Because at least if you stack crit, like maybe you'll get him more consistently, but mastery, just pray. Oh, big damage onto the Jesus. Does he get survivability? Maybe we'll just go for some death strikes. The harder a Death Knight gets hit, the better they heal. As a part of the death strike and the way that works. The more damage you take, death strike is going to help you recover more health the harder you get hit in a recent like 5 seconds. So holy, try to see if you can burn through the Death Knight. Trinket out of the blind. Jesus trying to go for a stun. Could potentially be a bubble out of Holy. Does have a shield of Vengeance. Jesus barely surviving it. Holy could be in trouble. AMZ coming down. So Jesus is with the silence. Forcing out a bubble out of Holy. Holy trying to see if he can crack through those defenses. Jesus better stay in the dome though. He can't really do much. Hey, oh, stun. Wow, he used Lichborn. Wait, that's actually so good. Lichborn stun was actually so good. Because when you're Lichborn, you technically count as undead. And Wake of Ashes stuns undead. That was a previous stun for the Paladin. That was crazy. It's a full stun too. Jesus got an AMS. Definitely needs a bit of recovery. Needs a bit of damage. 30 seconds until a Pillar of Frost back up. Does he just wait? Does he got a Flesh Cut come back up? If he got Flesh Cut behind the pillar, he may be good. He knows that the Paladin wants to get in there. Chain of Ice slowing him, but he got that slowest Triceratops in there possible. Does he have a Flesh Cut? If you got Flesh Cut, you can turn around. This could be the play. IBF is all he's got. IBF may have to be used really early. IBF, trying to go for damage. Gonna be Remorse of Winter. He's gonna need more resources. Definitely needs a Death Strike. Stun into Holy Saya. No way out. Does he get to go for Big Burst? Trying to see if he can do it. It's gonna be blinded to Holy. Does get AMS. Big grip ahead. Wait, maybe got himself a big go. Holy. Oh my god. The return of the King of Frost. Man, Chupas better watch his back. This is gonna yoink the title. Look at that healing. What is this healing? You're a Blood Death Knight. What is this? I don't understand. Immunity, Thunderstorm, Haymaker, Earth God. What was that? So, Pillar of Frost get immunity knockbacks. Same with Death Advance, and there's a good chance you may run 2 Death Advances. There's a challenge you can pick up where you can run 2 of them, which is quite good. Teams, don't go anywhere. We gotta go again. Teams, don't go anywhere. Tell your team, hey, stay. We gotta go one more. These are really fun. Let me know when you guys are ready. Yeah, so Death Advance lets you immune knockbacks. Haymaker, IBF lets you immune Haymaker. I think Pillar of Frost also immunes knockback too. As for Earth Grab, I think maybe... Does Advance immune roots? I think it prevents slows, but I don't know if it prevents roots. I could be wrong though. Ready? Just let me know when you're ready. Damn, it's hopeless. But it's very fun nonetheless. It's weird. It's weird. It's a class we don't see a lot. But I don't know about root though. I would love to see what means roots, because I don't think anything should, unless you like pre-AMS it or something. But yeah, it's a weird one. It definitely is a weird one. So I'm feeling from pure DPS class makes you what a PvP. Oh no, Tim. To be fair, he does heal based on damage he takes. It's more about timing maybe, or maybe someone with his build. I don't know. Maybe he's got like a leech build or something. Who knows? Other team, let me know when you guys are ready. Whisper me real quickly. Just whisper me, let me know if you're good to go. I think it's Jesus, yeah? Is that recent? If you just wrote to me, write it again. Just to know if you guys are ready or not. Or let me know if the team fell apart. Because I'm enjoying these a lot. These are actually really fun. First, Frost Death Knight, 1v5 in a wild chat. Frost Death Knight making a return, big time. Dang, another game is crazy. Level 58. That's awesome. Yeah, so Evokers just start level 58. By the time you're out of the intro area, you are max. Is team ready? Because Brizass is ready. This team wants to go again. It's hopeless. Well, hopefully we can figure out what stops roots, because nothing should stop roots. Honestly, like pre-MSs. Unless somehow Death Advance can stop roots. I don't think... Wait, did he use... Okay, so I know he used Death Advance. They're all done? Oh, no. Okay, well, it's fine. Well, after that one, I guess we can call it there. Immune versus knockbacks, slowed down, only normal movement speed. Not less, does not immune with such. So another ability that Death Knights have, if I can find a Death Knight here, there is also, it's called a Wraith Walk. It's an ability where they kind of like do the floaty thing in their ghosty. It's a class ability. I don't know if he has Wraith Walk or not, but Wraith Walk, while active, movement speed cannot be reduced below 170. Removing all root effects, so maybe he used Wraith Walk for like a quick second. It is a minute cooldown though, and it's something you have to channel. So you like channel this movement. So it'll remove root effects. but doesn't immune him. But like, if it was rooted, he removed it, and then unless you can root him again. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. So maybe use Wraithwalk, but I don't know if he did though. I don't know if he did, but may have. Alright, chat. Looks like the other team fell apart. So I thought it was last. Ask them. Chat, Chrysler, Jesus, and all the other guys that were in that team, or Team Jesus. Would you guys want to go one more? Because Brizaz is still there. If we can get those boys joining Team Jesus again, I'd be down. Could just be AMS. It could have been AMS too, yeah. If it was AMS and he timed it right, AMS will just immune that root in the first place. I think the root will try and ruin you once, but then it'll just be slow. But the new target will try rooting him. Can I root you? AMS? Okay, I'm not gonna root you. I'm just gonna slow you. Maybe. And even then, it's like, it's 50-50. I can go. Open up a group. Start a group. Back up. See if we can get the team ready again. In Raids Legacy. So Ali Horde can join. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Yeah. If you guys want to join in, we'll try to see. 1 sec, we log. Cool. We're going to try to have Jesus breeze ass, keep your group together. Jesus will probably be able to get a group together in like 30 seconds. If the same boys that were in join back in, the group is ready. I'm enjoying these. I'm having a lot of fun. I can go. Apis, we could probably get you in here too, maybe. Yeah. Wait, hey, are you the evoker? Have you been the evoker the entire time, by the way? I like it, by the way. I like it. Still here? Awesome. Hell yeah. Tell them we're going to get a group real quickly. Don't go anywhere. Because we can definitely get one together. Did I save all of these? I don't remember which one I saved and which one I didn't. So I'm just going to save my audio real quickly. Keep calling it a beta, but it's pre-patch. Like you said. Let me know when you're ready. Res Legacy. So he says, he calls it old year normal. Change it, name it 5V5 1v1 Duels. Or if you need me to do that, I can join and help. Yeah, because calling it old year normal is not going to do it. He probably doesn't have his stuff with real ID. I can't? Okay. I help. I help. Pass me lead. Yeah. Edit listing. Edit. Alright, chat. It's called 5V5 1v1 Duels. BC. I'm gonna hit it with a no because I think it's an actual new normal. There we go. Join in chat. We got ourselves Raids Legacy 5V5 1v1 Duels. We got ourselves Saru. We got ourselves Jesus. We could probably get Christ back in here. The group is back up. Team that was on Team Jesus, come back in. Does he want to join? At the 100 arm level? Oh, does he actually want to play? Okay, that's fine. I thought you wanted to go do old year. That's my fault. That's my fault. I changed the 5V5 1v1 Duel. He's like, I still want to join in. Okay, that's fine. I thought that man wanted to go old year normal. But maybe he still does. Levy? Yeah, get in here, Levy. Hell yeah. Hopefully it's an actual people trying to go for old year, right? I'm hoping. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Proxy? Let me let him know. Let me let him know. Hey team. Hey team. This is a 5V5 1v1 Duels group, not actual raid group. If you were here to raid, say, older then I'm sorry, but if you were here to duel, say I. There we go. I just want to make sure because it looks like one of them did not really have PvP gear, but maybe he just still wants to join duels anyway. Because he got a 300 item level, and that's a decent item level. Maybe next week out? Yeah, whatever you want to do, my guy. Still a gear evoker. Dude, I got mine almost at 290. I'm so excited. Hell yeah. So Levy wants to join in. I don't know if BCC was trying to join in or not. But he was trying to join Levy. I think they want to join him. Sarai is in. Jesus, Proxy wanted in. I don't know if BCC want to join in or if he was just trying to do old year normal. I'm not really sure. But we could maybe swap him out for one. Also, the Mog Evoker set? That don't look bad. Oh, maybe he did. He does have PvP trinket, so maybe he's down for it. BC, you here for duel or BC? BCC. You here to duel or old dear? I'm confused. I just want to see whether this man is ready or not. Join tomorrow? Hell yeah, hell yeah. The more boys we can get here on NA, the better. The more the merrier, man. Yes, awesome, awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make lead Jesus. I'm gonna ridiculous Jesus. Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody's welcome. I just want to make sure it wasn't somebody like actually trying to do old DR. All right. Let's get this another go, boys. What arena do we do, man? Chat, what arena? Real quick. What arena? What arena? What arena? Give me one. Chat. 5, 4. Give me arena name. Real quick. I need one. I need which one you want to see. Which one is a good one? Don't do the big ones. Please don't do 12 on. Don't say 12 on, please. Swear to God, it's gonna be cries, but just spamming in chat 12 on in just 2 seconds. 2, 1. Nothing. Nagrand maybe? Nagrand is kind of like too dim in my opinion, but it works. Nagrand? Okay, Nagrand it is. There we go, Nagrand. I like light mode Nagrand, but dark mode Nagrand isn't bad either. Wait, Sentry? Unas. And now Sentry popping on. Now Archie popping in, man. Now I feel bad, dude. Archie, we're basically almost done scared. Actually, after this one, we'll see if maybe we could do +1. Maybe we get Archie in here. But he wants it. Okay, I have a shot. Go for it. Yeah, definitely. Now they got buff recently, maybe like a full dot build could be a thing. I'm excited. What happened to the Drogbar arena that we're planning on? Drogbar for Legion? Oh, that would have been cool. That actually would have been awesome. A Drogbar arena. I think at the end of the day, didn't we get the most amount of arenas in Legion? We got Ashermain, we got Black Hold, and then we got like one more, didn't we? We got a new Blaze Edge, we got a new Nagrand in Legion. So we kind of got a lot, didn't we? I mean, I guess 2 are not new, but a remake of arena is not bad. I like the remakes. Maybe I'm the only one. But I like the remakes. I like it a lot. Alright, boys, to Twitch. Got ourselves are going to be first up versus Saruai, the Evoker representative. I've been excited to see Evoker play, by the way. It's been really fun. How they compete against other classes, getting aggressive, leaping right in, swooping right in, going for disintegrates. Does he go for a wall too? If he got a wall, that means he's actually immune to CC. Arc does get himself a big sky through, but looks like the Evoker is going to take it out. Got some mobility while casting. Just using a sprint movement. Trying to see if we can recover behind the pillar. Ruled by the Evoker. This is going to be potentially a stun totem around the corner. I think maybe avoided it. Saruai does actually have Shroud, actually. So any CC, he can avoid it. Interrupted, he can definitely get interrupted. But CC, like Light and Lasso, he can definitely avoid it. Big, deep breath by Saruai. Got himself big damage. It looks like it's going to be full cleanse of the Shroud with a Light and Lasso to stop him. Saruai may need to go for a little bit of self-heal. Get himself kind of pinned behind the pillar. May need to use the mobility in order to escape. Try to go for a big wind gust into Arc, but he was maybe too far away from the wind gust to get affected by it. So knockback ability is actually kind of cool. Dude, that knockback and the racial for Evoker are so useful in Mythic Pluses. It is such a different CC utility completely. It doesn't DR with nothing, and it's so unique because it stops casting and stops certain attacks. It is so interesting in Mythic Pluses. Saruai trying to see if he closes the gap with Arc. Gonna go for a bit of a flash grab behind the pillar as Saruai has Arc trying to reposition away from him. Is it going to be really down for the Evoker? Does he have cooldowns? I think he may have used his big cooldowns really early on. So we'll see if he's able to maybe get himself a setup. Evokers don't necessarily need burst, but they can definitely do some damage. Last is just trying to go for a big deep breath for a fire breath, but doesn't quite complete it. Root around the corner. Saruai maybe in a bit of trouble. Does go for a shatter. Trying to get aggressive. Is going to take down the totem. Using the hover in order to close that gap. Is going to get interrupted, but does need to go for a bit of a self-heal behind the pillar. While hover's active, definitely needs to close the gap with Arc if you can. Slow him down, got himself a big Eternity Surge. As he gets knocked back, is going to use another hover. Big blaster, I think with a wall on top of it maybe. Fire Breath to follow. Looking for a rank 1 Fire Breath to mostly go for the dot damage. Arc could be in a bit of trouble if he's not careful with the dot. Does get himself Ascendance. That's going to be big blast by Saruai. Got himself big procs, looking for a bit of recovery with a Shroud, but goes in and gets hit with a stop, with a stun by the Earth Elemental. Right as he trying to go for a bit of a Shroud. No, if I try while moving, it's still get interrupted. Sleepwalk is gonna get CC onto Arc. Does he have a big go? Gonna be big mastery burst. Shatter. Does he have a big setup? Intro and interrupt. Does he have a big go? Disintegrate. Does not get interrupted yet. Does get interrupted last second. Is gonna be tip the scales. Big fire breath. Does he have a big go? Big deep breath to follow. Arc can be in bigger trouble. Trying to go for lava burst of his own. Massive earthshock behind the pillar. Sorrow White needs himself recovery. Got him some movement speed. Looking for a bit of a heal. Got him some maybe a bit of healing while hovers around. Using the mobility. Can't get caught. That evoker mobility is so fast-paced, man. Look at this class. As Arc and Sarawai having to play around the pillar with one another. Dampen is slowly leaping in just a bit here. And Sarawai trying to go for a bit of a sleepy time on that Earth Elemental. Does get stunned up, which is unfortunate. Stormkeeper around the corner. Could be a big blaster. Trying to go for Shatter of his own. Big breath into Arc. Does go for more of a dot-based breath. But potentially big damage out of Arc. Big zaps into Sarawai. Looking for a bit of recovery. Does not go for an interrupt yet. Big disintegrate. Does get interrupted on the blue spells, but the red spells are still going to be quite effective. The red evoker spells are still quite powerful. Got him some full flash because Sarawai could get very, very aggressive with Arc. He just needs to get him slowed down at some point. And to catch up, slow him down. Try to stay outside of that evoker form whenever possible. Looking for the root, but doesn't quite connect. That would definitely needs to be angled to the right location because it has a little bit of a travel time. It's going to knock him up in the air as the light blaster comes out. It's going to try to go for that sleepy time, but this is going to get interrupted. So it's going to be Sarawai able to get a full cast out. Going to be a capacitor totem though. He'll still have himself a proper go. Trying to use mobility in order to catch up. It's going to go for wall so he cannot get interrupted, but does use the wall also defensively. Trying to go for nullifying shroud. Cannot get CC'd for a moment. Cannot even get interrupted. But it's getting blasted out by Meteors around the corner. Looking for a bit of recovery. Urge shock to follow. Does he give himself a big go? That's going to be Sky Fury. Definitely to take it out. We'll need at least one claw ability to take it. That's going to be a big prox to the Arc. Watching behind the pillar. Living Flame to hopefully catch up. Sleepy Time onto Earth Elemental. I don't think he can actually Sleepy Time Earth Elementals. I guess he cannot. Still got the Shroud for a little bit longer. Arc is either purchase Shroud or wait it out. Sarawai trying to get himself some cast off. Is going to go for Living Flame self-heal. Man, it could be anyone's game right now as both of them just being kind of around the pillar of one another, knocking him out in the open. Sarawai trying to get himself a setup with the star, but it's going to be Lasso that hits him before he can really have a proper go. Sarawai is going to have to go for a bit of self-healing and 25% dampening. Could be pretty tough. Tip the scales. Massive blast. Big zaps, and Arc does end up taking him down as Evoker trying to find an escape. Man, between those two, they just having to fight each other. You got the bursty combos of Evoker, you got the combos of a Shaman, and the Shaman played their combos very well. I think the sustained damage of a Shaman does help him out a little bit to chip away at the Evoker bit by bit. BC gonna be up next, gonna be a big blaster by Arc, trying to go for a setup. Sky Fury turn him down, Freezing Trap to stop him in place as the Survival Hunter trying to reposition a little bit while the pet is rooted. Does have himself a big go versus the pet. That's gonna be a bit of a kill command to follow. As Arc trying to go for a couple of lava bursts. BC may have to take down the Sky Fury on him because it's going to give him quite a bit of damage. Light Elastic to follow right after. Arc, does he have any more damage to follow up? Going to be a trinket out of BC. Urge Shock to follow. Knocking it back. Does go for a quarter of soul. Depending him get to close the gap. Got himself a bit of survival of the fittest, but that slot is going to be pretty detrimental. Depending able to close the gap, but this is where BC needs to get line of sight, get a couple of those kill shots to follow. Is going to have to close the gap, but I think go for a couple of raptor strikes because grenades and dots don't do nearly as much damage as they used to. BC kind of waiting down a little. Turtle shell by the hunter really early on, trying to set some traps for Arc. As Arc trying to go for a bit of a hex onto that pet. Wait, your pet is literally a frog, but it's actually like sizable pet too. What the? Gonna be big zaps by Arc. Oh, BC does go down as a survival hunter. It's a rough world out there right now. They do have a bit of a hard time. Got a Jet? Thank you so much, Jet, for coming by. Appreciate y'all. Levi gonna be up next. Leviathan. Leviathan. Oh, okay. I like it. Adaptation of the ready playing the Demonology Warlock. Can Arc potentially beat a Demonology Warlock? That's a lot of pets to deal with. If they go for a bunch of flame shocks on these pets with a fire elemental to keep the dots rolling and send those lava bursts to Levi, maybe if you get a couple of sentence procs, I think you could have himself a fatty combo. It is a possibility. Could have himself a massive combination here. And Arc is the Necrolord too, right? Yeah. So I wonder. I guess he's just trying to go for the Necrolord Covenant so he doesn't have to come points to the Necrolord ability. Or try to go for Necrolord with the Necrolord ability and the Necrolord buffs. Because I know you could talent into it. Imagine like you would combine Necrolord and Nightfare or something together. Is going to get hit with a fear as Levi trying to make sure he doesn't really get to play at all. Going to be trying to put up in the corner with a Dark Glare on top of it. Arc needs to be a little bit careful because that Dark Glare is going to cast at you for percentage health every time you cast a spell. It needs to line aside the thing whenever possible. But as you get put it out of the corner, that thing is going to go up like a balloon. You casting? It looks like healing spells don't help. Looks like only the damage possible is happening into Axe toss onto Arc. Then it's going to be a Tyrant joining, but the Tyrant is attacking the Earth Elemental. And Arc, anytime he does any kind of magic damage towards Levi, that little dark glare thing, that eyeball in the sky, what otherwise was known as a balloon. The balloon is going to keep zapping at him. Because look at that thing, he just kind of flying up in the air. He's just a balloon hanging out. I think it was wild him to call that thing a balloon. And ever since that day, it stuck with me. But Levi playing into a balloon, that's actually an interesting play. That's not a bad idea against a caster class. Especially if the enemy team has cast in general. Because a lot of abilities counter spells. Axel on the Arc. Levi also stunned up, trying to get himself some damage. Big Demon Doggos. Arc to see himself a big go. Light lots onto Levi. Then it's going to be Reflect. The Fire Elemental just join in. The Fire Element could make a bigger big play here. That's going to be a big mixture at the ready. And potentially just some good sustained damage out of the Fire Elemental. Plus, those Flame Shocks I think are going to be more effective, aren't they? Lava Burst around the corner. Levi does go for an Axis with a second summon. Sky Fury at the ready. Arc does he have a big go? Fear. Levi doesn't have a lot of health at the ready. Arc just needs a little bit more damage. That Fire Elemental's doing work though. That Fire Elemental's doing work. Oh, it's all Frost Shock around the corner. That Fire Elemental damage is so heavy and sustained. If you can just keep the Fire Elemental out in the open as a sentry, most people don't stop it. And as a Warlock, you should banish it if you're talented into banish. But the fact that a Warlock isn't that talented to banish, man, it really makes you think about how you approach your character, what kind of talents you set up for. Proxy trying to see if he can maybe give himself a go as a Demon Hunter. These are going to be able to go for a big 1v5 as an Elemental Shaman potentially. Sky Fury down at the ready, trying to go for a big Lava Burst versus Proxy. Immediate immunity for Proxy is trying to see if he can find himself covered behind the pillar. An Arc with a Frost Shock slowing down. Gonna be a Venthyr Burst. Proxy take a lot of damage though. Was that a big Zaps? Potentially big Zaps, maybe a big Lava Burst to follow. He is playing down to that Venthyr. I think maybe he's playing the Covenant build because technically Proxy has access to most Covenant abilities at this point. You got that Nightfare Hunt. He can do like Kyrian or the Necrolord with the Venthyr, so it could be really strong. Arc is trying to see if he can maybe wall this off. Gotta be Proxy with a Nightfare Hunt around the corner. And Arc needs to find a way to maybe heal from it. Proxy doesn't end up taking him down. My goodness. Proxy with a Venthyr Nightfare. Are we going to see that Necrolord proc? Are we going to see the Kyrian proc potentially? Man, I think it'll be up next. Immediate stun by Proxy. Trying to go for big Blade Dance to follow. Big damage. Metathor is in for the stun. This is going to maybe for a big eruption. He wants to make sure that those balls do attack Proxy. Looks like Proxy is able to dive for cover. As it is going to be a Mages of the Dead spawning in. And I think maybe it's a bleed onto Metathor. Looks like this guy's been out profusely. Maybe the Glade Toss build is the play. Wait a second. This guy's just melting. Dodging that Shadow Crash is going to be Demon spawning in. Should hopefully break him out of that fear. He's going to be able to pick up the Demon Soul and looks like able to heal right through the Mind Games. Big damage on a Proxy though. Massive blaster onto Metathor. Trying to go for a bit of a heal. Disperse to follow. Proxy does drop down in darkness. He's just kind of waiting out for Metathor. Trying to see if he can maybe put position to destroying the guy. PIs are ready for the Shadow Face. Big bleeds are out for Proxy. Metathor could be in big trouble. Does have anything. Does go for a stun. But the man is bleeding out. Oh my god, Proxy. The bleeds of the Covenant abilities. What is this? Oh, that is so strong. Chevy gonna be up next. I don't think you can really give Proxy that much of an honor duel here because Proxy, he can't really heal himself. Does go for the Venthyr ability, stun up, no way out of it. Unless he got himself maybe an immunity. I-beam, maybe they'll give him enough metamorphosis, maybe enough leech. He just needs to put some dots onto Chevy. Oh, but the death calls do finish him off. That's a rough one. As Jesus charges out next, he's got himself full slows onto Chevy and the pets are jumping in. That's going to be full AMZ down for Chevy, AMZ down for Jesus. Trying to see if he can just crack right through the Unholy Death and defense is full stun until Silas does break out of it with an IBF, I think, or maybe normal chicken, Ledgeborn, but Chevy's just going to get rampaged out. Man, wait, Jesus also Unholy Death Knight. I didn't realize you were Unholy. I thought you were Frost for some reason, but he's going to try to see if he can yoink in Holy over next to him. Got himself full runic power. Holy just trying to see if he can end this right here. Jesus got himself a little bit of health left. He definitely used to go for Death Strike immediately, but at 62% dampening, I don't know much he can do about it. Stun with a pet. Lichborn. Oh, wait, not Lichborn yet. Wait, maybe may have to use Lichborn. It's going to be Abiel. Judgment. Does he take you out? Just literally can respond. Judgment back to back. Hammer does go for a bit of a death pact. AMS, AMZ, everything at the ready. No AMZ. I don't think you live this. There's no way. He just Crusader striking. He's like, okay, you got no health, but he got MS Crusader strike. Eventually I'll crack through it. Arc with them 3, man. Well done. Not fastest on alt, maybe. How fast is it to gear return play for PvP? I think it's fairly quick right now. For PvP, not quick at the moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a grind. But yes, So for PvP specifically, that's a slot. Arhy's asking if there's a spot for him. Wants to play too. If you guys want to let him in. Let me know if the groups are still here, man. Let me know. It's getting late in the EU. But let me see if the groups are still in, man. Breezass, Jesus, let me know if the groups are still there. It's getting late in the EU. I want to keep going if you guys are down for it. But it is late, so I don't blame you. Very high damp. Very damp, yeah. Definitely needs like a towel for that game or something. Definitely. It's the last game. I'm down to keep going. Breezass has 2 left. So Breezass will need 2 people to fill. How we doing, Jesus? Already ready. If someone drops. Ready if someone drops. Solar? Breezass needs 2 more. Arhy and Solar could join in. Sentry, Arhy, у них команда есть. Посмотри Red Legacy. Let's just have Breezass in Red Legacy, because Solar said he'd be down. And we get Arhy in as well. If you list right now in Red Legacy, call it 5V5 1v1 Duels. You'll be able to get 2 people in. Jesus, how many do you need? Let me know. Also, why am I targeting the XP Headhunter? Also, that thing only got 29,000 health. That thing, even at level 60, like, I think it's gonna fall over. These guys gotta get to level 70, man. What's going on? Or maybe they're just out here like NPCs. Jesus lead, they got a full group. Okay, cool. Athos is peeping up. Athos like, yo, we got a full group, you good. Okay, Athos. Okay, let me do this. I request to join, I'll list it for you. I'll list it for you. Fast lead, so I can name. There we go. Here we go. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Here we go, boys. If y'all want to join in, we got a group right here. Soul and Black Magic. I guess I should take Black Magic, right? I really want to take Arhy. But why they not druids at all? I don't know. I don't know. I get Black Magic in here because he signed up. I want to take people that signed up. Hell yeah, boys. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, we need one more, right? Wait, you invited? Wait, Timbo, if... Oh, he's in. Okay, cool. Alright, now we do the list. I'm gonna give Breezass lead again. Yeah, just... Oh, he was Jesus. Okay, cool, cool. You got a team. Promote the lead, and I leave. Okay, what are we gonna do, chat? I want to do another Blade's Edge. I kind of like Blade's Edge. 3 out of 5? Wait, they need more? Wait, apparently Team Jesus needs more. 2 more. Apparently Team Jesus needs more. Do you guys save yourselves in the LFG? Oh, let me do this. Let me join in. Let me join in, I can name it for you. So Breezass, tell your team to stick around. These guys just need a little bit more for Hold Your Normal. Hold on, let me sign up. Get me in and make me lead, and I'll call it like the 5V5 1v1, so it makes it easier. Swear to God, somebody's gonna join in and they're like, oh, oh dear, yeah. No, close. Ah. You guys gotta get authenticators, man. What are you guys doing? But yeah, first game. Should I go first? Didn't play. Maybe you could. Because I feel like if you let Jesus go first, he's not gonna let you play. Wait, that guy's a war gun. Oh, using coin. I was thinking for a second, like, what the? I know we had cross faction, but we're not that easy. What the hell is this? Yeah. If y'all want to join in, we got a group 5V5 1v1. Black Magic is to get you in here. Breezass. Did Black Magic leave your group though? Did it leave your group, or are you guys still good? Did you guys swap somebody out? Guy left. Oh my God. Alright, hold on. I make... Jesus. Black Magic, stay with this group. Stay. We need to get one more for the other team. Stay. I'll join in a second. I'll make Jesus lead. And I'll leave. Request to join group and I'll post it. Yeah, left hours to join. Yeah, let's want to join the other. What is this, dude? Okay, now we can make 5V5 1v1. Black Magic, just stay with that group. I'm just making the next one. Yo, if y'all want to join in, we need a +1 for Team Breezass, man. This will probably be the last one for the night, man. It's getting late. Hey Dal, can you give a short little tier list of heroes in PvP? I don't want to because we haven't had enough. We only had a limited testing in the Dragonflight beta. Like, if you're talking about it for pre-patch, I don't think it matters in pre-patch. You probably are more interested in like level 7, like what's going to be good at the end of it. We have had a limited testing over in Dragonflight pre-patch. I feel like the classes that we thought were going to be good for like pre-patch and level 70, that's all going to change. I feel like quite a bit once we get into the actual. Once we get into level 17, because the way the classes are scaled, the way the builds are played, we only had a limited amount of players that tried the beta. I feel like a lot more builds get put to light once a wide public gets access to these classes. A lot more. So whatever current list I give you right now, it's most likely going to change. So the fact that the list is going to be inaccurate, because there's a good chance that once the wider public gets access to level 70, it's going to be completely different. I just feel like I'll be feeding you bad info from the get-go, so I'm just not going to give you one. You know what I mean? The meta is ever evolving. So it's a good idea to maybe pay attention to keep track of like what's looking good. I can give you a couple of websites that can tell you like what's looking good early on. Subcreation is a good one. It's not amazing. Like, you shouldn't take the whole like F tier, A tier, like ranking classes, but rather what's seen a lot of play, what isn't seen as much play. But then use websites like Morlock.io to see like how high certain classes are able to go. Archie, he is with the other group. So if you guys want to join in, old or normal, legacy raid, we got a +1. We need one more. We did an Uno Mas if y'all want to join in. Yeah, Archie joined in, you joined the other group. What do you think it takes to get level 17? What do you think it takes to get 70? Some time and a dragon mount, which you get pretty early on. People more traders, I know. I know. But yeah, it's not gonna take long. Like, leveling in Dragonflight is really quick. It's really quick. Okay. We need +1. And we are good to go. Would you know Mouse boys if y'all want to join in? Or if Jesus or the guys, if you got a friend that want to join in, let them know. But yeah. Hey, why didn't Druids at all? I'm surprised, yeah. Maybe we'll see them Druids tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good question actually. I'll give this like 10 minutes or so, chat. If we don't get enough people, we'll call it a day, because it is late in the EU. Like, it's 8 p.m. NA time, and that's as late as it is for NA, but it's like 2 in the morning for EU. So I'm not gonna make you guys wait too long. You guys can also get some sleep too. Ever thought about doing some completion stuff for a while besides PvP and PvE activities? Well, what completions are you talking about, Keon? Like, get every single achievement in the morning? Yeah, it's very late for you guys, and I appreciate you guys are troopers. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you. Seems just left. Mine too, man. Mine too. Let us solve our problems right now. Are they really? That's unfortunate. Like collecting mounts or achievements. I've never really been a big mount guy. Like, there's some mounts I like, but I've never really been like a big mount. Like, there've been some rare mounts that are like, my friends are like, oh, come get this. I'm like, I don't really care. Mounts are cool, but like, they gotta be a mount that I really like. Like, Mage Tower mount, awesome. Challenge, awesome looking, I love it. Or like the Gorgrond, Sunhide Grondling in Gorgrond and WAD. I can for it. I had a bunch of guys that are like, oh, I small boys every 4 days, go get it now. I'm like, alright, I guess I'll join in. And I was like, you know what, just go ahead and kill it. Like, it's gonna take me forever to fly here. No, we'll wait for you. And wait 30 minutes for me to get there. 30 minutes, man. I'm like, just kill it. You guys have it. Everybody got a tag on it. Like, just kill it. It's gonna be taking me forever. No, go get it, get it. Wow. Everybody was so excited. I just walked in, auto attack. They're like, oh, there it is. I guess now you guys can kill it. Yeah, it's a cool guild. Like, they were really excited. Like, I don't get excited about mounts that much. There's gotta be like something unique about a mount. Achievements, I don't really care about achievements either. I think what I'd like to do is maybe like PvP completion at some point. I think that'd be kind of cool, but like, even then, I'm not really completionist, like get every achievement, get every mount kind of guy. I think it'd be cool to go like for what, 500 mounts to get the Otuk, the otter mount. That'd be kind of cool. Say for you, Del, but unfortunately, I had a really good time when doing this. I had a really good time. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad we missed you, bud. These every week in DF, like normal. Hell yeah. It's gonna be fun. I gotta see about an hour ago. I can't log in. A thread support said they're doing restarts. That's unfortunate, man. What's up, Shijuk? You really consider main jack there? By the way, hello, Del. What's up, Shijuk? Hey, there, my guy. I hope you're having good of beauty. How you doing, man? Yeah, Rogue, Dracthier, Warrior, and Shaman. I gotta give Monk another go, man. My guild is looking for, like, hey, we may need more monks. So I may need to give Monk another go. I may need to swap my Monk from a Fox to, like, a Blood Elf or an Orc or something normal. Like, PvE ready. I think Blood Elf will probably be better. I gotta give Monk another go, man. I'll join next match launches? Hell yeah, that's awesome. We miss you, Brizzazz, man. We miss you, guy. One more. Come on. I know, we need one more chat. If y'all want to join in, 5V5 1v1 Duels, boys. We got a group in Legacy Raids. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Alliance and Horde about to join. Cross-faction enabled, all the good stuff. Extreme, Elitist, Achieve, no deaths for Shara, then Heroic. That would be cool. Yeah, like an extreme, achievements would be cool to get. But like, I don't really care about like just getting the most mounts, getting the most pets, getting the most whatever. I am collectionist on Hearthstones. I think I've gotten every single Hearthstone toy except for one for TBC Hearthstone, the one with the open portal. But that one you gotta pay like the Didn't you have to pay that like boost carriage from TBC thing to get it or something? Maybe I'm wrong with that. That's the one that I don't have, but I got all of them. Jag просто чекать, да, я знаю. Нам нужен один человек архив, знаешь кого-то. Скажи им на группу. Orzage, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. How you doing? We got a full group, boys. Hey, yo, let go. Do list. Boom. And make a lead. We're good to go. Hey, we're in. Spectator match. And Brizzazz. And Jesus. What are we to throw you guys in? I think it was Blade's Edge, right? Went through Blade's Edge. Probably the addition. Yeah, I'd say you're struggling in main DF. I thought about it yet. Yeah, it's still a struggle because I love Evoker. It's been a really fun class. I am surprised how much I enjoyed it. I've been playing that thing non-stop. I'm literally addicted. I've been playing Evoker. I've been trying to gear it. That thing is almost 290 item level. I could probably get it to 300 if I really tried. I've always got KSM on that thing too. I mean, dude, I did 21s on Evoker. I've done 21s on the Evoker. He doesn't have gear. But me and the guilds have been kind of pumping on those things, man. Evoker's been popping off. They're just loaded with loot. It's been really fun. Ridiculously fun. I want to do that thing a heroic round or something. I want to bring it to Mythic next week because it actually has gear. I want to bring it to a couple Mythic fights next week because it actually has actual loot. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. It's insane. Warrior, I never had a bad time with Warrior. I just did gear on the Warrior, but I never had a bad time with the Warrior. Prop Warrior finally feels tanky, so it's like amazing to play. Shaman, also a blast. I gotta play it some more though. But I gotta give Monk again a try. Unholy DK I love, Blood DK I love. Frost DK I'm a little lukewarm about nowadays. But I maybe gotta give it another go because Frost 2-hand is still a thing apparently. As Jesus shows us, it still could work. It can still do work. It still can pop off. 1v5, easy. Alright, the Twitch. We got ourselves Soulstone as an Affliction Warlock over in Team 1. First up versus Zylex Strax. I kind of like that Zylex Strax. It's like, Iris Strax? I forgot what Evoker had the name with the Strax in there somewhere. But Soul is going to try to see if he can get a slow on the Evoker early on. Try to see if he can close the gap. Going to be Soul. Rod trying to go for full downcast circle. Unstoppable for the time being. Got it to full blast. Going to be big mastery damage. That's going to be full stun. And Soul does recover a lot of health though. I don't know where he got the health from. And Zai trying to see if he can back up out of there. That's a lot of dots rolling on him with the Dark Layer up on top. I don't even know how Dark Layer is actually hitting you. Looks like it's attacking your pen instead. Trying to go for a couple of disintegrates. Knocking him up in the air. Trying not to let the Warlock go anywhere at all. But he does go for that Night Fairy. Looking to let the rods do work. Zai trying to see if he can back up out of there. Get interrupted on red. He still got green and he still got bronze, black Dragonflight, and blue Dragonflight supposed to cast. So you got a lot of spell schools. They got 5 of them. I guess the only ones you can really get interrupted. I don't think you can get interrupted on bronze unless you're trying to like rest somebody. Gonna be Living Flame Zai, trying to go for bitter recovery. Flash cut to follow. Actually, you also get Shadow cast to cast as well. That's kind of cool. Fire Breath, trying to see if he can maybe survive through these dots, but that's a lot of damage pressure on him. I think mages go down. The dots are just brutal. trying to maybe turn around some damage back with the Soul. Does Soul take him down? Quick interrupt with a drain. Soul, my god, Soul Stone! Rotting him down entirely. Arhi gonna be up next. Gonna go for the big board, trying to see if he can escape the portal. Full dodge on the Ark. He got himself the dark back, trying to go for a big castle circle. So he's uninterruptible. This is what Arhi needs to make sure you get the ground tournament at the right time. Soul rod onto Arhi. Potentially big damage. Arhi just trying to see if he can survive it. Soul got himself the big dark glare. That's a lot of damage. Got himself a pretty big shield as he got himself the Aegis streak still. Still rocking that Aegis. That's crazy. I think he's actually doing a lot of absorb. Mortal Coil onto the Shaman. Eventually, Soulstone should be able to hopefully break through the defenses, as the trinket is eventually it's absorbing 50% of the damage into itself. But now the Hellbar is exposed. If Soul can get himself the big drains, he could be in a good spot. He's gonna chase down by Earth Elemental. Big lightning bolt out of Arki out of nowhere. Soul definitely needs to go for as much self-healing as possible. May just need to drain off of the Earth Alley. Does go for a big drain, big recovery. Arki with a flush cut. Still got all those dots rotting him down. Soul looking for as much self-recovery as he can. Needs to maintain the dot pressure onto Arki and find a way to CC him here a little bit. If he potentially can. Needs to definitely keep a slow on the Shaman as best as possible. He can dispel it. He can decurse himself. Drive Totem down and down. Stun Totem right after. Off of that Sunder. Dark back, cast the circle up. It's going to be a second stun. Arhi could potentially be in a bit of trouble. Unless he gets himself self-heals. Maybe Ground Totem. He doesn't. Mortal Coil into Arhi with a Fear to follow. Soul could potentially get himself a big setup. Trying to go for a drain off of the Shaman. Maybe get himself a big proc to follow. Devil is going to want to look at the mobility. He got the Watson the Shaman. He just got to let the dots do work for a while. Definitely needs to get a drain at some point versus Arhi, whatever burst he can. As Arhi catching up, using that Maelstrom in order to keep himself alive. Shaman's only recently got buffed by like 10% on abilities. Some abilities, not all abilities. But it's gonna be a big drain out to Arhi. Drain Soul right after on top of it. Darkblade join in. Full dots to follow. Shadow Fury, UA, all those dots are up. Can he just fight through the damage over time though? I think he might be able to. Drain, try to see, make sure he can interrupt it. Does try to go for an interrupt, doesn't quite get it, but he's got himself plenty of Maelstrom. So he's got himself like a very Healy build. Dark, it's going to be ground totem for a second, doesn't last long at all though. Soul with the dark pack. And I think he just has to find a way to get away from Arhi and a way to not give him any kind of Maelstrom. Big zaps as the Earth or Wolfies come down. Big drain. Can I get interrupted? Arhi could maybe be in better trouble. That's going to be a big recovery. Massive blast of the Soul Stone though. I thought maybe the Warlock would have it, but apparently not. A huge button. We're going to be up next. Stone into Arki with the Night Fitch's Fusion Light Lasso right afterwards. Got to go for a trinket. The Aegis trinket is going to help him out a lot against that magic damage. Damn, that was actually so close. But Arki, I guess he just got that sustain and self-heal build. Dampening only at 18%, so he should be able to recover quite a bit. The zaps though too, the lightning bolts are kind of brutal. And the thing is, he doesn't even have Ellie Wolves for zaps either. Big blast over Earth Shock by huge Buttman. Arki may be in a bit of trouble though. Trying to get himself a little bit of recovery. Going to be the Slime Shield to help him out a little. As Huge Buttman setting up a big lightning bolt. It's going to be double Stun Totem with Huge Sunder in between of it. As Arki got a big lockdown. Doesn't even light the last for this lockdown either. Interrupted a Huge for a second. Trying to go for a quick hex. Does he have a trick? He does not have a trick. It's a Huge is able to give himself a bit of recovery. Goes to the ready. So Arki maybe has a lot of Maelstrom ready to go. Might himself with big blast to follow. Jesse have the big Necrolord, massive Earth Shock, does go for a big heal. Looks like he's just banking up a lot of Maelstrom. I think he may be playing into that overflowing Maelstrom build. So he got himself bigger heals in a single cast. He just tried to see if he can totem for totem as both of them get each other stuck in place. Wall by Arki closes that gap is huge. May have it here. Lots of one to Arki. Just here Maelstrom to recover. He needs Maelstrom. He needs a Flame Shock, Maelstrom, maybe a Heal Totem to get big recovery. Hex to follow him. Huge. Does himself a big go. Potentially trying to go for Ice Fury. Arki wants to go for a big go here. Does he have the Maelstrom to heal here? Dropping down a totem. I think it was a grounding totem. Huge does end up taking down fairly quickly. Knocking Arki back off of the pillar. Trying to give him Frost Shock to slow him down. Doing a bit of damage, stripping away at the Hellbar of Enhancement Shaman. Root by the Enhance, but also get a root out the open. Goes to join in. Stun onto Huge. Trying to see if he can walk away from him. A second stun totem. Stormkeeper at the ready. Does go for the interrupt. Shaman leaping in. Trying to see if he can take it down. Huge. Trying to see if he can back up out of the Fire Elemental join in. Big lightning bolt ready. Or he can potentially take him down. Does he have himself the big zap to go. Lightning Lasso with a totem coming down. Does he have any damage potentially? Maybe or he goes down here trying to see if he can live this. He's going to be grounding totem. There's going to be an interrupt. Oh, doesn't take it down. The Enhanced Shaman did play for quite a while, but the Ellie Shaman doesn't take it over. Kioske. Is that Kioske or the Shadow Priest? Trying to see if he can make a play as a Night Elf Shadow Priest. running in there, stun onto Huge with a mind game, starting to go for a knockback, doesn't quite send him flying. Huge Buttman better be very, very careful. Big dots burning him down. Does he just go down here? Oh, he does go for a heal. Does Shadowboard Death? Does he have a second one? Oh, does have a second Shadowboard Death. Oh, 2 chances. Fosse gonna be up next. Fosse gonna be up next. Gonna give himself Death Shock him. Rapid fire. Oh, Marksmanship Hunter. There it is. Wow, Black Magic gonna be up next. That's a Valpera. What a name and what a race class combo. But a Valpera Monk gonna be up next. Binding shot immediately. Sniper shot for Fosse. Looking for the percentage aim. He's trying to see if he can crack the Fleshcraft shield, but is gonna get CC'd by a paralysis. Black Magic getting able to freeze the trap right before he can have himself a proper go. Fosse able to at least through position. Is Marksman good right now? Rapid fire into Black Magic. Marksman is getting buffed up by 10%, isn't it? Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Try to see if he can maybe make this Marksman boss work. I wonder if he's playing that Kyrian. Actually, what Covenant are you? I don't even know. Either Necrolord or Ventier, maybe? Potentially Ventier? I don't see the Ventier ability though, so it's hard to tell. Definitely not Knife. It has to be Necrolord, right? This is gonna be Fosse trying to see if he can back up out of there. Got himself a quick slow onto Black Magic. Looking to potential position around him. Does go for a quick in cap onto Fosse. Looking to go for big damage. Gonna be a turtle shot to follow. Does walk over a freeze trap. Does Fosse have a way to prevent this guy from doing damage? It's gonna dive into camo. Does he himself double tap? Does he have a big go? Death Mark. Does shock him. Rapid fire. Big damage. Does he have enough to finish it? Leg sweep to follow. Explosive onto Black Magic. Does he go for karma? He does go for a karma. Fosse, he needs a heal. Oh, it doesn't have taken him out though. That's a rough one. And the man swapping into Serenity instead of Storm Earth and Fire. Interesting. Is that more consistent? Chevy gonna give him a chance for at least an honor duel? Aw, man. What a nice guy, Chevy. Look at you. Black Magic at least gave an opportunity to go for a full honor duel there. Chevy being super patient on his ram. Is that the Brewfest ram? It is. Other side you can see on like the I was gonna say on like the seed, but it's more like a texture over the ram. But that's how a Brewmaster mark. Gonna be a Black Magic with a chicken. May need kind of all kinds of defense in order to survive this. Chevy got full cooldown to the ready. Army of the Dead. Trying to see if he can escape it, but it's gonna be a big ring of peace. Trying to see if he can boom Chevy out, but it's got disadvantage. The Army of the Dead is having a hard time getting through a ring. Disarm until the death that does go for a trick and immediate silence out of Black Magic. Does have any way out? You may need to use Diffuse Magic unless he just doesn't have it. Diffuse Magic last second. May need to go for Leg Sweep. Leg Sweep. Chevy does not have a trick, but does have an ABF for it. Gonna be physically repairing him out. Black Magic needs to maybe survive this a little bit longer to turn his around. Does get himself dampen harm with his win. Trying to see if he can back up out of the needs as much self-healing as possible until Karma's back, but looks like Chevy doesn't have taken him out. Well done. Gave the guy an honor duel and gave him a chance to come back at least. Even though it was all in vain, it's not a Holy Death that is overpowering on a monk. But well done either way. Could have been, it was a close game. I feel like if the man got a karma just a hair earlier, maybe could have turned around, but that's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a lot of pets. Also just passive damage from Holy Death Knight. Just trying to see if he can just passively damage out. Chevy got himself the full undead build as well, as he's playing on Holy as well. Chevy trying to see if he can bail out of there. Next group could be deadly. Could be in a bad spot. Chain of Ice. Does he go for grip? Does not go for grip, but them death claws are doing work though. Chevy with a stun. Just trying to avoid the pets of Jesus. It's been hitting that 10-minute mark, 52% dampening, making it much harder. Chevy needs a defensive Fleshcraft, or potentially sacrifice the pet. Does have AMS, but that physical damage is going to go right through him. Trying to use the AMS and remove some of that magic damage he's taken. Get himself a little bit of ring power, use that to feed back death strikes. But that's going to be a quick blind, but Jesus. Stun with Chevy, not much he can do. The pets are blinded out but a little bit here, but does have himself the main pet to just take down Chevy. Well done, well done. Well, Holy Sire gonna be up next. Jesus did burn quite a few defensives, but has a lot of the defensives at the ready. Is gonna try to send out the better Holy Sire with the root early on. Has to use defenses here in order to live a lot of that paladin damage. AMZ trying to reduce the damage of magic by at least 50% or so. And Holy trying to see if he can fight our third. Got himself I-49. Deletes a lot of physical damage, is able to counter it. Jesus does sacrifice the pet. IBF also sees the paladin go with big damage. Flash cut to follow. Mainstream MS on top of it. Mainstream use death back really early too. Just give himself as much of health to work with just to bolster it. Blind does have a way to break out of it with a trinket. AMS to follow right for. Holy can't really stun him. May have to burn a bubble. If you just can potentially force a bubble out of Holy, he may be in a fantastic spot, but I don't know if he can do it. Gonna be the pet. fully empowered. Jesus does have to rotate defensive. Holy does burn a bubble, but Jesus is in a bad spot with a stun. I think may just go down right there. Trying to see if he can hammer him down, but Holy Raz, he may not be able to break the defenses early. Now blinded to Holy. And Jesus playing it very, very defensively. Does just go long range? Does he wait? He just doesn't have a lot of health. Next big go by the Paladin could be over. Does have himself Death Blitzborn. Is able to heal with Death Coils. Big grippy hand to follow. Holy side trying to see if he can maybe mitigate the damage. Maybe into trouble. Oh, does bring it back for his team. Yeah, Holy Death Knight slapping out the Paladin. Well done. Well done, boys. He's got 2 Black Magic got to play. Actually, everybody got to play there, man. Well done, boys. Hell yeah, 15k to 20k lightning bolt back to back. That is rough, Solar. Yeah, when you do the Necrolord ability, he'll get 2 zaps, and they're both empowered by 120. I'm surprised that Archie did not play Ellie Wolves, because you've got double Ellie Nature Wolves. Big lightning bolt, that could probably do a lot more damage. Let's get another go in here, boys, yeah? Uno más, uno más, uno más. I like that. That was good. Do we still have teams, or are we done, skip, boys? Let me know. If we still got teams, I'm down to go again. I know it's late, but if you guys are done, then we're done. Because we have next week. What's the worst? We have next week. And then we have Dragonflight afterwards. I felt better than them. Yeah, it didn't do that bad at all. I think it does need more sustain. Like you just put dots and then AFK. From enhanced shaman. So they don't build male shaman. Go on, more Blizzaz is ready. Jesus, let me know the team is ready. I'm down to go for how long, but I don't think the others are. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, if everybody else goes to sleep, man, it's late. I know it's late for you boys. If you guys are going night, man, that's all good. Thank you so much for joining, man. Abe, thank you so much for playing tonight, man. It's been awesome seeing some Evoker gameplay. I like it. Was the last. We can go again if you guys have teams. Breeze Assays is ready. It's really up to Team Jesus to know if they're ready. We can go more. I'm down. I'm down. Still 5. Still 5. Yeah, Breeze is ready. I'm seeing Jesus team is ready. It's really up to them. Like Chrysler, Jesus, all them boys. Like, are you guys ready? Is Archie ready? All them ready? Yes, not done enough. Yeah, it's Affliction, you can't kill it, really. Affliction Warlock don't really do well against totems. Что будет? Да, если есть команда, если есть у вас все архи. I'm asking Archie, he's like, yo, are we doing more? I was like, yeah. You guys got groups? I don't know if Jesus has a group, though. Jesus, команда есть или что? Как у вас? Сколько? Asking him in Russian, too, as well as in English. That was my main issue, Static Totem. Yeah, Static Totem is a tough one. Back in the day, Warlocks all had ability called Fell Flame. It was like a little, like, you shot this little bolt of fire. It didn't really do a lot of damage. It was very mana inefficient. But it also kind of extended the duration of your dots on the target. You don't really use that ability often. Where you use it is mostly like if you have to move, but you want to keep casting, to cast like summon anything, it did very little damage. Think of it like an unempowered Ice Lance. That's basically what damage did. But you could use it to snipe totems. And Warlocks used to be able to do that back in the day. Like, if you're playing against a shaman with a lot of totems, that's what shamans had, like a bunch of totems, right? You could drop 4 at once. Yeah. So, if you had that kind of like a shaman setup, we had a bunch of totems to buff, yeah. Like, Warlocks in their downtime, or like when they can't hit somebody, they would just snipe totems. But nowadays, you can't really do that. I guess it's part of the way they balance the class. Like, okay, you do a lot of pressure damage, but like, you don't really kill totems. So, like, shaman kind of counteracts it in a way. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but I guess all the Warlocks are like that, except for like Destro, who got instants. Technically, Demonology can if they play Soul Strike on their pet, or like Shadow Ball, but like Dark Glare, but like a better one. So like a Dark Glare. Yeah, it's kind of like a Dark Glare, like a little zap, but like very, very mana expensive. Nerfed hard. Yes, they didn't rewind, I don't think. They basically, they buffed the dots of Affliction for Shadowlands, but then they rewound those back after the class got retuned. So recently you guys did lose a corruption damage, agony damage, UA damage. Affliction can still do well, but it's a little bit tougher. Are we ready? Are we doing, boys? Jesus, team ready? Team ready? Question mark? Wanna go? I'm trying to see if the team is ready. I'll see if Jesus says he's got a team or not. Otherwise, you'll call it. I'm making a team. Don't leave. We'll call it there, chat. It's late. We'll call it there. It is very, very late. We'll do some more next week. Tomorrow, we're doing some more over on the NA as well. So, don't worry about it. Tomorrow, we'll be doing some more on NA. So, NA is more welcome to join us up. If you are in the NA, I'm more than welcome to. We're gonna call it here, man. It's late. I gotta get some food myself anyway. Team fall apart. It's gonna take a while. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate ya. I enjoyed these a lot. These were fun. These were cool. Besides like a Warlock running around kind of one-shotted with incinerates, these felt kind of like even. It's like not as fast as Shadowlands, except for Warlock again. Not as fast as Warlock Shadowlands one-shots, but also not as slow as like the BFA games, drawn out ones, 20-minute games. I think maybe they're trying to find a balance a little by little. Definitely gonna feel different in 70 once we don't have common abilities. Thank goodness, man. I can't wait. Enjoy your Vocus chat. The expansion launches in less than 2 weeks. I've been enjoying these a lot. Hope you guys had a good one. Is there a class that you feel been dominating Dragonflight duels so far? Can I say Destruction Warlock because like they're just one-shotting? Because of like the combination with the Covenant ability of Necrolord, right? Besides them, I think Evokers are really not terrible. I think Shamans do pretty well too. I think Paladins do surprisingly well. But so far in pre-patch, it's been like the first duel we've really done in pre-patch. So we'll find out tomorrow. Yes, with Covenants. It's really difficult to select what's good in Covenants. But if you're talking about like in pre-patch right now, duels so far. If you're talking about level 70, I think Demon Hunters are doing well at level 70 in the beta. Mages could do well. Rogues are doing well too. Rogues are good in PvP. So are Feral Druids. Feral Druids could just outlive you and bleed you out. Assassination Rogues could just nuke you down with bleeds. Demon Hunters could also nuke you down as well. Paladins have a good play, but like, maybe like with the dampening stuff changes, maybe Paladin would be really, really good. Because they have a one-shot, it's just a question of survivability. It felt like they were kind of glass cannon last time we played. But that list is incomplete. So for now, if I had to make a list out of like top 5, I could only give it like 3. Based on the last build. Not complete, it's going to change next week. And the week after that. So, yeah, don't take the list close to heart. It's not a list of, hey, this is what you should level for Dragonflight. It's more like, hey, this would work last build, but probably doesn't work this build. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to give you guys wrong info. And that's me being honest here. It's going to change. The list is going to change quite a bit. To cover this one topic. I know, right? Exactly. The Glaive build is insane. Glaive build is good. Glaive build is good. You were only because of Legendary? No, I was talking about it for somebody, but yeah. That's all good. We'll call it here. Архи. Мы не будем сегодня делали, мы закончим. Следующей неделе. Проходи на следующей неделе привези друзей Карагара. Все друзей. Следующей неделе. Yeah. It's late. Это как его ночь в Европе. Все спят. Пойдем спать. Все спим. Все будем спать. Alright, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you, boys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Have a good night. Spooky all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next stream tomorrow, yeah? For 5V5 1v1 DUELS over NA. By the way, big class changes this week in the beta. I got a video for you guys tomorrow of exactly everything that's happening. Alrighty? Alrighty. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming by. What are those WoW actions in your bar? So those are to reset my WoW stuff. So it's audio stuff, right? So one is to fix my audio. Because the audio ends up like following the camera rather than the character. So like, let's say like if I were to, let's say, stand next to this fire. When I stand next to the fire, I'd be able to hear it. But if it's a camera fire, I don't hear it really. Now I hear it. The audio is based on the camera because of this dueling, 5V5 1v1 zooming camera stuff, right? So this would be like barely hear a fire very, very close up. It's really disorienting. Normally I'm like based on character. Don't hear fire? Hear fire. Don't really hear fire? Hearing flames. So I do that. So this is one to just do that. And this is GX restart, which is basically a big UI full reset, better than a slash reload. But it basically resets it and saves it in the settings. It's a GX restart, which is like GX UI, GUI, whatever, background LUA stuff. I don't really get it fully. I just know it is like a big reset in spaghetti and saves whatever settings you set up. Because otherwise they're just like adjusted, but it wouldn't save it. But the GX restart restarts everything. And it's a heavy restart so it can cause crashes. Normally it doesn't happen when I'm not streaming. But it may crash while I'm streaming. Because I don't really do it all often. But yeah, it's like a heavy one. That's what I can describe it. But boys, thanks so much. You guys are awesome. Super fun hanging out with you. Tomorrow, more 5V5 1v1s. Check out them class changes tomorrow. I enjoyed these deals a lot. I cannot wait to do them tomorrow. Hopefully we get my man Seabark. Hopefully we get the regular boys up and running tomorrow as well. That'd be very, very fun. Yeah. I'm gonna get some food hang out and all that stuff. Yeah, like now, it's just completely frozen. So I may just have to close it. But it does save it. I normally don't do it while streaming though, because it does tend to... Yeah, nothing works. Everything's frozen. What do I do? The game is still working. Or should be. I do hear it in the background a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. We used to be